points of dexterity. I can't ever compete. Which I don't really think that, for very obvious reasons, that should exist.
Is this the low-res picture of Milleran's Broken Tower?
Yes.
Cool.
For this part,
I'm
going a little Theater of the Mind-esque on this part, just because instead of having you guys traveling through a big-ass city like that for a month and suffering that.
I love suffering.
Yeah, you got the trauma stick, don't you?
I mean,
Yeah, the trauma stick.
Valus
has the trauma stick.
Trauma stick is no longer in Bradomir's ass from that day.
Yay! We'll get back to it later.
Fuck, that's right. I think Valus
Fucking, I still love that day. It's like, I'm going to my parents' establishment. It doesn't belong to your parents. It's been repoed. What? Where are my parents? Arrested. What? What about my estate? It's gone. What?
But I had a perfectly good backstory where none of my actions could have possibly had consequences.
Commits piracy.
Publicly stating my name while committing piracy is the best long-term solution.
Yeah, with my family's personally homemade shit and paid for by them.
Why would they get in trouble? It was me that did that. That doesn't make any sense.
Conspiracy to piracy.
Yeah.
It is a treasonous crime against the state.
Like, that's a very medieval law where they basically punish the entire family for the transgressions of somebody with the property that was, you know, authorized by the family.
It's just, you held the property at one stage.
Thus, looking back to the East India Company in movie and in history, both executing hundreds of people for conspiracy to piracy.
And
men, women, and children.
How does a child conspire to pirate?
Relevance of family. It is the child of a pirate.
Yar, I'm gonna pirate you. It's like 2 feet tall with like a wooden sword.
Strung up by the neck.
See, I won't rest till I see it hanging from the yard arm.
Dance, boy, dance.
Sir, you dreaming about hanging children again? Yes.
Yes.
Why are we rolling?
Oh, I rolled. Oh my god, I rolled stealth to avoid the trauma stick.
Alright, I'm gonna roll perception to find the trauma stick and give it back to you. Oh, I can't find it.
I mean, that ties with my stealth check.
it does it.
Even
You
on
can
a
find
nat-
me on the map, you can give it to me.
I mean, it's kind of an obvious answer where you are.
Oh shit.
You don't blend in.
But it was still good.
My passive perception would have noticed you even without a roll.
The hell's a 2e plus 25?
I don't know.
What?
I have no fucking clue.
Looks like some math shit right there.
I didn't come here to play algebra. Get out of here.
Welcome to Algebra Slayer.
Algebra Slayer.
Algebra Slayer.
The algebra nerds.
Hey, Algebro.
Algebraic.
So, after meeting what was thought to be an illusion, before it briefly vanished,
Oh.
and a huge
Nah, just
fight
say-
with a white dragon. No, I like it. I like that she was an illusion a little bit better.
Okay.
That way, when she disappeared after you dimension doored, all the things just fell there in place, like the fucking spider climb slippers and the swift scimitar and shit.
Them spirits be fucking with us.
It's true, the spirits of the north.
It was Aurora Borealis.
Oh my god.
The Aurora
This time of
Borealis.
year.
This time of year.
Localized entirely in your encounter area.
After
May I see it?
So, after falling through the Black Spire's ice, you see the massive city that was hidden beneath the blackened blares. The ash and soot mixing in, and you realize that this being a volcanic area, you finally know now why these spires themselves are blackened over. just humongous ice chutes where some of the smoke and steam still continue to escape. But you could also see that it has provided the perfect temperature to maintain this city and heat. As you do see some of the shuffling, especially from when the Primordial was walking over the generalized area and even knocked your tower over into the depths here. You immediately start seeing shuffling as the river that's passing through the towers and kind of washed through and cleansed some of the areas have been overflowing it. They don't look misshapen, but especially at this distance, because you're not directly in the city just yet, you're nearby still, and you can see the lava plumes that are emanating the soft red glow throughout the city and giving light. You can see massive forges and homes that are just covered in steel plates and other areas that it looks like these people that are shuffling in the distance currently are on fire. You can tell that some are clearly larger than the other as they do shift around, and it definitely looks like there are a it definitely looks like that this ancient city has been very well inactive, even though far north and underneath the frozen tundras. But you do see a rather large group of these people heading towards you.
Well, while they're coming towards us, I would like to activate Telrath's magical bird ranger detection. Just to see, who pings as a humanoid / giant.
Alright. So, they are definitely humanoid. You sense two giants coming with them, which is clear by the outlines of the two heavily armored fellows. One that looks like almost like an iron stride in a way, but just fire from the inside coming out. And then another man who's clearly a giant, but his beard and his hair are completely made of flame.
Jesus. Well, I have good news for everybody. They aren't vampires. They're alive.
But we came here to find the vampires.
Well, I mean, that means that we didn't, fall right in the middle of all the vampires, so it's probably good for our health.
I suppose.
I was seriously not expecting a city this big.
So, hope they're friendly?
Two of them are giants as well. I guess, we could try to run, but it's kind of a long way up.
I mean, how far away are they? Is like miles away?
A couple 100 feet now, they're approaching.
Cool. And they've clearly seen us?
They clearly seen you. They, obviously responding to possible threat, that kind of city guard-looking types.
I feel like, honestly, it might be fine to talk to them.
It's up to you. I don't speak giant.
Without such
shit,
law, I
I don't
cannot
speak
understand
giant.
them.
I'll go talk to them.
Taras, the only one who can speak to them.
Shall I assist you in case they become hostile?
Sure, why not? It's not every day you get to talk to people who live underneath an ice sheet.
This is true.
Don't insult them, please, Telrath. I give you inspiration.
Oh, come
He
on,
uses
I'm
it to insult
fluent.
them.
How did you build such a weak ice sheet? It couldn't even hold up our towers.
You're fucking stunties, the lot of you! Fucking useless!
Couldn't even roast a marshmallow on the fucking heat coming off of you pansies.
You're unfit to be burned in the campfire I used to dispose of my refuse.
I'm gonna make sure to, not hold down my weapons or anything, just, looking non-hostile.
Alright.
I will hop down, so that we're kind of on even ground and we aren't standing up on a ruined tower.
I'm good up here on the tower.
Alrighty. So. Let me just grab one more image here. So, as they do approach, you can see the many dwarf-looking fellows clearly know what's going. They don't know what's going on, but they seem to get the feeling that, as far as they can tell, you're not really a threat. But they're still having to come over here, clearly because they're being ordered to by the giants there with them as well.
Okay, so I'm getting the sense like the giants are calling the shots.
Very clearly. Like,
Okay.
don't really sense any animosity yet. But as they do start getting closer, which obviously, let me sparse around a few more boys.
Oh, it's a Duragar.
God.
And you can see that they're, even the Duragar are pretty well kitted up with a couple of nice looking hammers. Even their armor itself, like, even if they are slaves, they are very well kitted slaves. But as they approach, they're kind of taking everything in, and they see the massive cave-in that happened. Quickly point up. Why did you break the ceiling? What is going on up there? Obviously, this is all in giant.
Pardon me for being so intrusive, I suppose. Did you not hear the rumblings of the really, really tall stone giant thing that ran across?
Gathern is on the rules again.
Yeah, we heard rumbling in the distance. We were just we were on our way to another destination, and it ran by and it caved in the ice below the tower we were sleeping in.
Surprised it did not crush you underfoot.
The tower was pretty tall, and we were at the top, so
You can see they're sizing you up a little bit. What house do you serve?
I don't serve a house.
The House of the Gegron Globetrotters, of course.
And you can see, like, they're still kind of estimating up. Even though the Duragar up front, they're still clearly a little nervous that you said you survived being stepped on by that thing.
I don't. I'm just thinking to myself, I probably shouldn't mention the vampires just in case they know them and are like good friends with them.
Good idea.
Might I ask exactly where we are? This is definitely not our intended destination. We're still headed north.
Have not heard the great city of the giants?
Have I heard of the great city of the giants?
Not at all.
I spoke with the locals that live a few days away, and they didn't even mention you were here. I've never been here myself.
None of the purebloods would be, anyway. It's forgotten us.
Yeah, we... One second, I'm scrolling down. Okay, there we go. Oh, Josh, since I actually know Giant, I'd assume I would know that it's probably not wise to mention that we know the Frost Giants and are kind of friends with them.
Especially since, with the ordning that they would be above fire giants, definitely not.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was just like, it's also probably very rude. So, I mean, I'm sorry about your roof. We can't exactly fix that for you. We didn't do it either.
And you can see that them estimating you over and assuming you just wish to return to the surface then.
Yes. Do you mind if I talk to my captain for a second to just let them know what you've said?
Just nods and waves the sword. Even though with just a slight wave of the sword, you can see the embers themselves to kind of just spark to a full flame and just glint across the back of it.
Captain, they're just angry the roof fell in. They seem to be kind of suspicious of us because I told them we survived the giant stepping on us, the stone thing.
Right.
They pretty much just seem to want us to leave.
Okay. Do they know where the vampires are?
I can ask them. You think they're
Probably
working
a good
with them?
idea.
I guess, sure. Do you know of any vampires in the area?
What would you have with them? That, as you do question this, you can see him put the other hand on his sword.
Looking at the captain like a sidelong glance. Well, this far up north, we were seeking them out.
At this point, you can see a little bit of a keen eye looks to the other one that has the heavy obscure of his face because of the flames in the helm. And how do you propose to get past the wards to get to their home?
The house has wards.
At this point, they look very confused. Have you done nothing to research their family?
I mean, nobody's really of much help. I mean, this is a desolate, frozen landscape. The locals basically just know they exist.
Most of us in this city here don't have much love for them and our brethren that betrayed us. This city belongs to the Titans.
Oh, you guys hate them. Okay.
You see a little bit of relax on the pose, but he's still keeping the sword at hand.
So do they know anything, Telrath?
They hate the vampires, and apparently the house has wards that we won't be able to get past.
Magic wards, or
I assume.
I mean,
What other kind of ward is there?
Yeah, what,
I don't know, like a big fucking wall.
We can get
we
through it.
are, we're interested in eliminating all the vampires, or at least all the ones that stand in the way of our goal. We already killed their giant worm.
That would explain why that pet has not come through the tunnels.
I mean, several of us are skilled at dispelling magic. Magic wards shouldn't be that much of an issue.
Since you seem to be no friend of theirs, is there any way we could enlist your help in getting rid of the wards at the very least, since you seem to know about them?
At this point, you hear the voice from the helmet kind of like boom. We will possibly be able to help you. But first, we would require someone's head to be removed.
Are you talking like one of us cut off our own head, or like do you want us to go and kill somebody for you?
We need you to kill one of our own. They've gotten power hungry. They speak for the families here.
Okay. Dang, I didn't. Well then, give us the details. We obviously at this point seem to need your help.
So, as they, you can see they do take a moment to look around, make sure that there's no other troop coming out this way. As the other one does step closer to speak with you, and it's a very intense heat for him getting this close to speak with you.
I will speak in common to everybody else. It's good that they're helping us.
Does it? Are you sure?
Yes.
Do they speak anything
Okay.
other than giant?
I mean, maybe.
Could you ask?
Giants. Do you speak common?
As he leans down, gets closer, he does take one knee, but that's about as far as he goes.
I will take one knee as well.
What?
Kind of looks like
Why?
Get
Respect.
closer to you.
Get further away from him.
I have high wisdom. I can get further away.
What?
I do speak common, as he does start speaking, so the rest of you can understand.
Oh.
This is definitely a lot easier.
It's something that we must not use too often, lest the lessers, as he kind of looks at the Duragar, gets too much knowledge, but we have a forge master, Carton. He has made a great deal of weapons for the lords over the years. We do not like him giving our crafts to traitorous scum that disrespect the great city. We can get you to his forge. Buy you some time to finish the deed, and then get you out of there. But you have to be quick. Can you?
The way you're just... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt him.
Can you?
We killed a giant worm and we just killed a white dragon like yesterday. I'm sure we can handle it.
I have one additional request.
What is it, lesser?
Okay. For starters, I don't like that title, but also, I want to know your crafting methods.
You can see he actually roll me a persuasion at disadvantage for that one. He's just fucking trying to persuade a fire giant out of his crafts.
Yes, my best skill at disadvantage. So
I believe in you.
The one,
this is going to be amazing.
one
Oh, accidentally left Artisan's intuition on.
So that's actually just a one. Ooh.
if you could find a book that you are able to lift, while having to run out after that, you can take that. Other than that, our other gift
Steal
will be...
everything he owns.
Other than that, our other gift will be getting you to the gate that you need. Quiet.
Can I just hazard a guess that he crafts in the middle of the active volcano?
Who would not? Provides the best metalwork.
Knew it. Can't believe he crafts in the middle of an active volcano. Insane.
This may be treacherous. Will all of you who breathe be fine with what the volcano spits out?
No? What makes you think that?
Doubt it.
I imagine sulfur and brimstone.
Yeah, I mean... You know, Actually, no, that'd probably ruin their volcano. That might actually cause an eruption. That's probably a poor idea to begin with.
Yes, we should flood the volcano with water.
I can't believe it. How did you figure out my master plan to release like over 1 million gallons of water?
Whoa.
Far out, dude. Let me just ruin your volcano.
And your entire home. This is a Triton City now, bitch.
Aqua City boys. Well, I mean, how bad could it really be? It's
Pretty
you
bad.
know, only a volcano.
Pretty fucking
And an entire city of giants that are gonna want to kill us afterwards.
I mean,
I'm sure not every one of these guys will want to kill him.
Excuse me, do we have safe passage there and back? We just have to do the deed ourselves?
You do the deed. We get you to the gate. After that, we do warn you there will be no turning back.
That's fine, but we're not gonna have to run out of this city and escape by ourselves, are we? Can you get us out? Once it's done?
To the edge, where the trade tunnels are.
Well, alright. That sounds reasonable.
I'd like to insight him. I'm not even trained in it, but I feel like I probably should. This seems
Oh
a
yeah,
little
that's
odd.
a thing, eh? We should probably do that on Rough.
He is, you know, he's totally telling the truth, and it's a very legitimate
Yeah,
deal. I'm 100% on board. I'm getting all my natural ones out of the way.
He's a giant, I don't trust him regardless.
Can't see his face through his helmet. But this sounds like a big ass scam to me.
He's hard to read.
Eh.
So these giants are going to show us how to disable a couple wards. All we have to do is kill one of their most famous crafters.
Well, I mean, they do have a very good reason for it. He is, you know, selling like the pinnacle of their craft, like into literally just the highest bidder.
He's
But I
like
feel
selling their
like-
crafts to necromantic terrorists.
Yeah.
I feel like the rest of the giants would deal with that if they felt that way.
Well, I mean,
Well,
Like
obviously
this
not.
guy's scamazing us.
think about it this way. It's basically like a venerated historical figure is like basically performing an act that's like kind of taboo, but you don't really want to do anything about it because of their status, but they realize that you have to, otherwise, you know, society's going to get out of control.
I don't think
They're
we
trying-
need to care about the morals here at all. We just need to do it so we can leave.
No, I was just telling you the reasoning behind like why they're doing it from an obvious standpoint.
Right.
How does everybody else feel about it? I'm in.
I'm iffy about surviving in volcano conditions, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with heat, but I'm not sure about the breathing part.
Well, just hold your breath.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Totally fine.
You can hold your breath for an equal to 1 plus your con modifier minutes.
That's
I think
insane.
we're gonna be here for longer than 3 minutes, my dude.
And I mean, I can imagine that when a fire giant punches you, you might get the wind knocked out of you, though.
Something like that.
Mapes.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Alright,
Well,
yeah,
our
no,
idea
sure.
isn't so bad. We could just
Let's do it.
little.
Captain? Captain?
She's dead.
Sure, she
think-
agrees.
I think
As
we
long as she
can
gets the
agree
paintbrush,
as a
okay.
group that we can do this.
Let's do it.
Alright.
I mean, I knew she was going to say yes, you know?
Okay, but like, more
There's
than
no way
50% of us were already at a yes, so...
I feel like we could even just fly straight up and out of the hole.
Good, but this also gets rid of the wards that are on the whatever house.
Well, I mean, the wards could do anything. It might not even be that it prevents passage. It could just kill us.
However, are there even wards? Is he lying? We'll never know.
I don't think he's lying.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think he's telling the truth.
I feel like Miller would be more skilled than these guys at dewarding.
I mean, they are giants that are master craftsmen. They might give us like the key of ward unlocking.
He said
It's possible.
you could carry one of the giant books out. Haha, little does he know.
Literally, the Incredible Hulk and his assistant, the Blue Hulk.
Let's not forget about the hole.
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, they can lift it into the portable hull.
Oh, yeah.
Something that would be kind of hard otherwise.
Yeah.
We just like steal his entire library from inside the volcano.
Well,
Just
I
like,
said if
actually
we could
think
lift
the
it.
madmen could do it.
as they just cry, it's like thousands of years of unique notes stolen from us.
And we let them.
It's like, alright, now that he's dead, we can turn over all the arts and crafts knowledge to someone. Oh, wait, where is it?
Someone else could finally master craft. Wait, what the fuck?
Nunny?
Nani?
That little girl actually stole it all.
He's fast.
What a bitch!
Didn't you say she could take it if she could carry it?
Shit!
Didn't think she could.
She's
excuse
so
me, sir,
small.
This might be slightly improper to ask, but are your kind immune to poison? I have a lot of poison.
Of this one, he is. After breathing in the fumes of the forge, nothing can break his constitution.
Okay, thank you for telling me so I don't waste the good stuff. What? The purple worm has good poison.
I just like that you've referred to it as the good stuff.
Yeah, like it's something you huff.
You know,
I don't think I'd huff that. I'd probably die.
I wanna fuck.
Like high-level adventurers just like spike their drinks with like purple worm poison. It's the only way I feel anything.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm tripping balls, dude.
Like her just face is just bleeding from every orifice. Like another shot.
no. I do need you to trust us. As he opens up a iron-lined bag, clearly reinforced for extensive amounts of weight. It's the only way I can get you through the city without being seen.
Get in the bag.
I'm gonna be honest. This sounds really weird, but I mean, I do trust you, I guess.
No offense, but why should we trust you with this? This could very easily get us killed, sir.
He is putting us in a volcano.
Just fucking puts us in a bag and yeets us into lava.
Sounds
Definitely could.
It sounds like some like
way to end a campaign.
a real like grimdark story of like, oh yeah, man, I yeeted this bag of adventurers into the volcano.
I'm asking the suit of armor. Why should we trust you with this?
Because unless you feel like dealing with the entire city, if you wish to reach those tunnels, you would have to either find a way around through the stonework itself, or through there. And he points back, and you can still see the plumes of smoke and the volcanic embers around, and other people shuffling around in the city.
You know what? I mean, we clearly need their help. I mean, if he wanted to kill us already, they probably would have just brought everybody over here to kill us.
That's a good point. Alright, in the bag.
Yeah, let's go. I'll climb in.
Fine.
Alright.
Is this bag big enough to fit all of us? Or is gonna be like a...
He's gonna take
Jostle
half,
luggage.
and then the other fellow.
He's got a
will be-
bag of people holding.
Oh yeah, sick. I get to be in first guy's bag though. I climbed in.
You start to cook.
It's the
on his
cool
back.
kid's bag.
Everybody begins to smell the distinct smell of roast chicken.
I'll get in the fire guy's bag because fire is just
They're all fire guys?
They're both fire guys.
the more
fiery.
fiery looking guy.
the more lava plume style man versus
Hey,
iron plates of doom.
Sure. Let's travel with this buddy boy.
I jump in with Telrath, I guess. If I fit, I think I should.
Alrighty. So,
My sword's like a comfort blanket. Cold.
as you are carried through, you do hear the heavy jostling of the plates and bags. It's almost like listening to armor right next to your heads as you're jostled around in these large bags, kind of smushed together a little bit.
I hope I didn't crush anyone.
For those are towards the bottom, you hear a slight crunch, which sounds like bones.
Oh, God.
Look down, you realize these bags are filled completely with various bones. Roll medicine if you want to figure out what kind.
Yeah!
I will.
Found medicine skills, of which I'm not
Nope.
proficient in still. Damn, I'm good.
Alright, so Telrath and
I
Brevin,
win.
you both are able to discern, especially by the skull structures. Most of these are Duragar, but there is a slight mix of some elf, possible drow. For anyone
Sure
else
is
who
a
wants,
lot of Underdark peeps in here.
with that, you can roll a nature if you want to try and discern as to why a fire giant might be carrying around bones.
I'll do it.
Tinder.
It's just
He likes them.
Oh, I have. Yes!
You know the reason, not the contents.
It's like, oh, he's collecting bones? That's cool.
Alrighty. So, Miski, you've heard of such things in your travels, especially with Varric, because Varric had his own sword tempered like this, that when tempering steel, it's actually more sturdy, durable, and harder when tempered and cooked with ash and bone.
Oh.
Clearly, they've
Starting to
been...
believe he's using us as a resource.
You're not much of a resource.
I am
kidding
higher
me?
quality material.
Yeah, a solid adamantine boy.
Yeah,
Definitely
you
not a good
literally
resource.
You're a giant, like, king-sized bar of adamantine.
Nah. It's no good. It's no good.
they go to smack me into shape and I smack them back.
You're the weapon that smacks back.
So, as you are being carried along, you can hear the jostling next to what seems to be a massive crowd market. Telrath, you can hear the conjecture of these two giants. Lost adventurers. Already got them in the bag. Be taking them to the forge for meltdown later. And discussing of what foods to trade. And all the other Duragar, just kind of like hushed grumbles and undercommon speak. Does anyone understand undercommon?
Me.
Alright, so I mean, this is everyday practice for fire giants, man. But as the other Durg are discussing matters, you can hear them a little more hushed tone. Roll me just a perception to see if you catch all of it, because especially with the jostling of the chain and oh jeez. So
I hear them order something with the side of fries.
well, that too, but you hear them discussing like first off what kind of food they have, and then one of them mentions like, "You think the masters will let us have some of that?" and then breaks off again because of the jostling of the chain when they're getting something in town. And then I'm not sure if they're really going to fall for it fully. But you keep getting intervals of the conversation.
I'm gonna relay anything I hear to Valis quietly.
Told you they were gonna fucking.
They're not gonna eat us, they're gonna use this tempering and the stuff because of the other bones.
Is Miller in the bag with us?
We have the little comlink things. We can yell at everybody.
No, I mean like, because Brad can teleport people and Miller can teleport people, and if they're in the same bag, that's not very smart.
Considering
I'm in with
I,
Telra.
Stride, Telra, Radimir have gone in Metal Boys, I think I'm with you to split them.
Alright.
Yeah, I would
Efficiently
really
split
leave that
the
to
party.
both of you. Guys, I don't... This is bad.
Yo, I think they're just lying so that we can get through. Don't worry about it.
From what the Durgar are saying, they do this a lot, and then they eat us.
Well, you know, it's the most convincing way to do something you've done 100 times, you know?
Alright, everybody be on edge and be ready.
Oh yeah, definitely be on guard.
I mean, if there's more than just the guy they told us to kill, we're running, right?
Are we?
I'm not fighting an entire city full of Duragar.
Oh, I reckon we do something that will cause a big enough distraction that we can get out. God, I'm already inhaling that sulfur, just, oof, that voice.
Slowly dying on the inside.
I apologize if I'm unable to be heard properly.
You're fine. We hear you. Alrighty.
The Horn of Valhalla is also recharged, so I can call the
Ready
army.
to go.
Call them out, let them do rebolts.
I'll probably have to call in the army on the Toot if they aren't about to double cross us.
Alrighty.
Dude, how psyched would the Berserkers be able to fight a giant? I
The
can make that
fucking
day, probably.
breaded fucking butter.
You better believe what I just fucking did.
Oh shit, I got next.
I love the fact this bird now owns our horn. This is great.
We've never been used so much before. This is kick ass.
Fight so much questionable shit.
Alright. So,
Yesterday he made me kill a fucking monkey.
I had to kill a monkey, but then there was 14 fucking frost wolves. They were fucking huge, man. I mean, like, shit. I haven't seen anything that big in years for a frost wolf.
They just breathed on us and it was like, yeet!
Fucking felt the chill of the wind of the north.
Oh.
So, it does take a little while as they finally get you back. You can keep hearing a few of the Durgar grumbling as they are, saying they wish that they could get a piece of what the masters have recently found. After a little while, you can see that some of these sections that they have to walk through are much more heavily obscured by smoke. And with the few pockets in the chain bag, it actually starts to waft through. And you can tell it doesn't really occur to the fire giants, for those who could breathe, that it's a very difficult task to breathe next to this if you're not the one who lives down here on a regular basis. So everyone except Ironstride, because he doesn't have to actually breathe, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Would me and Misky get some sort of advantage because we're fire resistant?
For this, it's not fire. It's literally the toxic fumes from the magma.
Ooh,
I mean, I think we're pretty good anyway, fam.
is ready. Oh my
Shaw's
god.
in Valis' bag.
Bringing the
anyone in
heat.
my bag gets plus
Hey! Didn't need it.
We were so ready.
Also, is the bag like see-through, or is it like?
You could see through because you're so small, but anything else, because like you could peek through some of the chain holes. But if anyone were to try and look in, especially since there's no light in there, they couldn't see in.
So it's mostly chain, right? I couldn't like cut through it.
Unfortunately not. It's a full armored bag. You
Okay.
can tell they've probably thrown people in here, especially judging by the scorch marks that are on them. Fucking probably have roasted people alive in these, and probably in the lava pits, and just left them as is until they were, well and used for their forge.
That's the exact thing that I said.
I better use my adamantine body to shred these chains out.
But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
as they do continue on, you hear a few more conversations. You actually feel the bags jostle quite heavily at one point. They seem to be speaking with the superior, partially obscured still by the bag as you are going through the city. At this point, for some of you though, in this angle, you could hear what sounds like Sylvian, a couple of drow and others that are discussing prices. You seem to be towards the main center of the market, and these two are reporting in to their captain of what happened. As you do listen to the whole conversation, it's definitely very clear as to what's going on, and that's actually a good move. As you are having this conversation, you do see that this man, finally, after you get a small glance at him, the whole entire body of his armor completely fire red, almost like he's wearing magma itself. The shield on his left arm is just obscured with this horrific scowl, and almost like another face of a fire giant itself, just smeared into this most savage and upset, vicious looking face, as well as this long, magnificent blade with a pommel that looks like a face that's screaming on the back end side of it.
Cool. I don't like the screaming face.
It is somewhat disturbing.
But after the report concludes, he dismisses them, goes to turn and walk away, and you can even see that the blade itself clearly dripping what looks to be magma. After that entourage finally leaves, you can even hear and feel what seems like a sigh of relief from the two fire giants that are carrying you. As this continues on, especially being in the thicker parts of the market, they start heading towards the volcanic center. At this point, you start feeling the heat getting really, really intense. As you can tell, they're starting to actually work their way towards the volcanic forge. And you can hear the various poundings of metal. You see multiple pieces of metalwork. Huge, magnificent doors of iron, steel, other fine masterworks that would put even dwarfs to shame. Miller, and I would imagine you're probably trying to catch sight of like everything in this entire section that they're passing through. Even though they are kept private to a degree, you can tell that there are some that still work in the open and are clearly forge masters for building up new parts of the city. As you get even closer to the section, it gets even hotter. You can feel the bag itself actually heating up. And it feels like you're just slowly being roasted alive in this, and you haven't even been dropped in the lava. As you do hear this conversation continue on, finally get past what seems two massive metal doors heading into, as far as you could tell, it looks more like a fortress than a forge as they start walking in. And then you can hear Tarathla, the guards simply saying, like, we have more raw materials for the Forge Master. At this point, they just kind of ushered in, and as they start bringing you in further, roll me another Constitution saving throw. Obviously, the Tieflings will have advantage on this because it's raw heat.
Okay.
I have fire resistance too.
Alright, so go ahead and give me advantage on that.
Poisoned.
Getting that hot, I'm gonna drink my fire resistance potion.
Damn. Because you're... Oh,
Oh,
Bad.
no! Alright, so Bradimir, you will... Well, Bradimir and Telrath, you will suffer a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. Fucking polar opposites, man.
Alright, and Meliorand, you will as well.
Even with the bonus, since I'm with Valus. I don't know what his bonus.
+2.
Plus
Alright.
2 with a 16. Unfortunately not. You were aiming for a good old 18.
Damn.
Damn, that's a high DC.
Yeah, you're heading into a fucking volcano, man.
Oof.
Place sucks.
Sure does.
Like, we drown. It's too hot. Just give me some fucking water, man.
Please, drown me.
Get out all 7 dusts of dryness that are charged, each one containing 15,000 gallons of fresh seawater.
Jesus Christ.
perfect.
Goodbye, mountain.
No, it's fine. I'll keep them on him. Just make a big wall.
It's true, it's true. Just a massive fucking wall. Alrighty. So. Let's grab a few more things here. As they start bringing you into the section that they considered materials. Both the giants open up the
Just
massive
destroy their souls.
the massive plated bags as they go to check on you. Still breathing. Good. At this point, they do set down the bags so you can all step out of them. We'll be able to get the others away from the doors for now. Cause a little bit of a commotion. Do keep in mind, some of the Forge Master's flames are alive.
Oh, okay.
You know, my kind doesn't even normally go in. I can see why.
Okay, thank you.
We got this, I think.
Are you two alright?
It's just so hot in here.
At this point, you can see what looks like 3 exhausted drow off to the side. They open up the cages, just scoop them out, plop them down on the table before they pick up what looks like the equivalent of a meat mallet and just...
Whoa.
And...
The people that just brought us in here?
Yep.
What the fuck?
And then they start chucking them to the Duragar. And you can hear it spoken in Undercommon. Like, speak of this and you will be the next meal. At this point, you can see some of the other Duragar are actually, like, quickly scooping up the chunks of meat, and they're just, like, nodding, acknowledging the situation.
Real question. How hungry am I?
No.
Looks like drow's back on our menu, boys.
Red flesh.
Man flesh!
Ranger.
All we had is raw stinking drow for 3 days.
Alrighty. Let's grab a few quick tokens real quick as they do start getting the dwarves their meat, obviously as payment for slaves, and they do start looking around. The other one goes out. You can hear him clearly discussing the matter of getting drinks and heading out with whoever else was there. As he does listen to the other one, he purposely smashes the next one just extra loud, and just the explosion of just flesh kind of pours off the table for him. You can see the blood just spilling out everywhere. At this point, after a few more times doing this just to make sure that everything is well uncovered on the believable factor for their front, finally goes to look outside the door real fast and shuts it and points to the other door. You come get me immediately if anyone comes back. As he starts leading you towards the forge, you can feel the heavy heat getting extremely intense. As it opens up into this huge section, he looks out towards the forge itself, and you can see the smith just hammering away, and you can see what looks like a few other Duragar who seem to be more blessed by flame, working on smaller as well, the other projects assigned by their master. Let's see if we can size that up a little. There we are. But you could see this massive fire giant pounding away at the forge, and he still has a good portion of his own armor on.
Shall we talk to him? Get his guard down?
I don't.
I believe if he uses us as resource, then I doubt he would wish to speak with us.
Yeah, I think he's.
Okay, but we're walking in
Expecting
here
us to
fully
just die
equipped
for
with all of our equipment. We're not really... We don't really look like resources, I would think.
As much as it goes
Sound like
against
a
my whole
reasonable
thing,
kind of person.
as much as it goes against my whole thing, I think Millerin should blast him in the back while he's not looking.
I'm so proud of you.
As much as I like that idea, I do think we need to sneak in and have everyone get the drop on.
I am not sneaky.
Same.
Would you like to be invisible?
I am not sure if that will totally help.
It might.
I am not sneaky. I am loud and clanky.
Isn't the guy working? How would he even hear
But
us?
you can be loud and clanky and
There
not
are
visible.
a few other Duragar there, clearly loyal to him, working as well.
I can use my greater favorite enemy, finally. We're fighting a
Good for you.
We're basically just like standing in the doorway, right?
You're just staring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
look,
Wide
think
eyes,
one of
not
these Duragars
working,
gonna
we're like,
notice us eventually.
How
So-
to kill.
Invisible may help.
I don't know. Start slowly looking.
Okay, what is the plan?
Well, currently, it's find him and then kill him.
Huh?
Find him. Isn't he like right in front of us?
It's right there. Can see him.
Well, we finished the first part of it, now the second part.
We
We
kill
should
him.
play-
We take any books that seem useful. We leave.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. We need to glossed over the killing him part. We're working that out.
I didn't
Do we
ask-
hear the friendly giants like creating their diversion yet?
For them, they have a little bit of a diversion. Already seems to be going off without a hitch, really.
Oh,
And
we might be on the clock, so
Okay.
yeah, he did
I
tell
have-
the other Duragar to basically keep watch and to come alert him as soon as the
Right.
others come back.
Okay, so, do you guys want me to use the horn first of all?
Yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get, especially to keep the
Probably, yeah.
leaders back.
Okay, so I'll open with the horn.
I feel like we should open with, like, shooting him in the...
Hit a lot of them with a spell?
Depends on the spell. But some of my spells can definitely hit a lot of things.
Josh, do we have a battle map for this so we can see how close people are together?
Yes, give me 2 seconds.
Excellent,
Apologies.
thank you.
Just trying to find the token for this boy.
Okay, how about I make all of you melee people invisible and you get a bit closer, but not close enough to get hit by Bun's magic explosive, which we will lead with, and then Telereth, you summon the berserkers?
Sure.
Is that an alright plan, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
It's about as good as we're gonna get.
Seems acceptable.
That is what? Mine's tried Miski Valis
shield.
invisible?
Faithing myself, by the way.
Yep.
Before
Okay. Invisibility at 4th level, so the 3 of you are invisible.
Yay.
this is just regular all invisible, right?
Yep.
Good.
You cannot make multiple people greater invisible. That would be stupidly broken.
It would be.
You could just make all of you super invisible and then go hide in a corner.
Yeah. Especially since, you know, you're the one concentrating, so you sitting over in a corner would be at no penalty.
I will cast Fireball. Alchemical cast it into thunder damage.
Ooh.
And
Holy
hold on to that
Oh my god.
to use
Where are we?
I
That's
was
a,
supposed to get through that.
that's a thin
either
bridge of
once
doom.
the group, either once everyone is in position, or when we are noticed.
How am I feeling the wind currents in here, Josh? Am I able to fly, or is it a... I mean, I'm not gonna fly over that fucking lava pit. There's no way in hell.
I mean, you feel like you could fly. Not sure how nice you would feel over raw fucking heat vents, but yeah.
Okay. So, what you're saying is it's a very bad idea for my health to end my turn over the heat vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, somebody probably will be yeeted into lava, but, you know, that's what we have a wish ring for. Oh my god, wait, let me zoom in on him. Oh, he isn't as thick as I thought he was. I'm disappointed.
Damn.
Extra thick.
Dude, the goggles of night vision probably look like using infrared at snow during the middle of the day. Just like, my eyes!
Real question.
Also,
Are we gonna have to fucking jump over this?
I mean,
There's a bridge. Bridge right there.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
no.
These.
This.
these? Most likely. You can
Yeah.
easily jump them.
Oh.
So.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
very
cool.
wide.
Just don't trip.
Yeah.
Ever.
But,
Lost trip you ever do.
Real life,
that's
I'd
fine.
agree.
Millerin, you're pretty fanatical about crafting. Go ahead and roll me a quick history check. Especially for working with a lot of dwarves and such.
What's the range limit on the horn?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, 60 feet. I don't have to go across.
Okay. History. It was garbage.
You're not sure what properties. You've heard stories of fire giants' crafts being more masterful than dwarves, as they do nothing but spend their time doing that. And that getting anything from a fire giant on a smith or crafting level is purely fucking mythical just to even see. But as far as you can remember, there's something about magic and their forges, but you're not entirely sure what it is. At this point, you do see him pull up what looks like a fairly good-sized halberd and just immediately go over to one of the forge tables and just start smashing away. And you can see sparks and magma pouring off this thing as he's just working with just raw, heated material.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Let's run in.
Sure.
So going in stealth first.
Team Invis is go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the plan was throw the fireball, then Team Invis, then Team Berserker Squad.
Oh, Team Invis gotta get close enough first.
Yeah, it's gonna take us it's running to get up.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get close. Let us know when you want us to make a stealth check.
Now for that, I would still ask for a stealth check.
No, I have a question.
Yes.
Disadvantage because we're in fleet.
Oh yeah, in fact that's my first roll, 16.
We're invisible. Do we?
So does that make it a normal?
It would be
Yeah.
turned to a normal.
I have 16.
So flat rolls.
That's why I'm at the back.
Nice.
And Valus is at the front.
And I'm so sneaky.
I mean, it's really loud in here. Them
So-
hearing footsteps isn't gonna mean much.
So, you do see that these two do stop for a moment and are listening as you get to the edge of the platform there.
I feel like as long as they don't notice these guys, we're sort of good.
The obvious bird, man, and small child.
How far away is
It's like raised up. We're sort of behind it, right?
Yeah,
we
a little
kinda
bit. But
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a stealth because you would possibly
Oh,
still
sure.
be in sight.
Sure. Do that.
They say
Oh.
using stealth too.
Ability checks at
Stealth.
disadvantage.
That's
Stealth.
easy.
Oh yeah.
Say he's using stealth.
Thanks for reminding me. I still did really
Oh.
good.
Of course you did. You have plus fucking 14.
Hell yeah. Wait a second.
Melee.
Yeah, I'm just checking something real quick.
That your pussy is melting from the heat.
Yes! Okay, my cloak
Yes,
does
it
give
is.
me
Yes.
advantage on stealth.
That's great. Turns to normal.
Yeah, exactly. So it means I don't have disadvantage.
Cool.
It could have been worse.
It's all gone wrong.
Oh my god. It goes wrong. Right out the gate.
I mean, this is why my readied spell had the condition if they notice us.
I am hidden, but I'm also panting really hard because it's hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
It's fucking hot, my dude.
I'm gonna take my clothes.
And that's why they could hear
Sexual.
Valus.
Start singing.
He's just singing the whole time.
Just trying to cool off by singing with the power of music. It fucking just dies internally.
Yeah, just distract yourself.
You're invisible. There's no cone of silence.
Alrighty.
I think we met some giant cops on the way here.
No, Yeah, but they're like dressed in modern day uniforms, but they're giants.
So
It's but big.
at this point, the one's kind of looking at him, points over. You suspect something's up, and you can even hear her speaking. Just double check. Yeah, it would be in Undercommon.
Zug zug.
She's like, go tell the master. I think I saw something. At this point, she starts walking across. You can see her literally step through the lava unharmed.
Oh,
Gonna quickly intercom because we're already busted. Guys, they're onto us. They're gonna let the big boy know. Eh.
Do I get advantage on hitting people I'm invis?
You were
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll break
I'll
it.
get stabbing this guy.
okay.
all right. And
It
then
breaks the
everyone
invis on the first hit, though.
Definitely breaks the invis. So you'll have advantage on the first hit, not the rest, I suppose.
It breaks invis after the first hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's supposed to.
Roll
That
one
would
more
definitely
time,
hit her.
Is
Gonna roll
initiative
again
an
in
ability
case.
check for the purposes of...
Would be one
insult?
attack on the opener as well.
Do I get both my attacks?
No, it'd be one attack on the opener.
Okay.
Oh!
I was just rolling again for the advantage.
Josh Senpai is initiative and ability check.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, yep, there we go. Standard burb initiative.
Holy, that's the best initiative I've rolled in like 3 months.
Damn.
I was not prepared for this inevitability.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So, does this mean we're surprising them?
It's go time.
No.
Fire in the hole.
Bayless has essentially jumped out to just axe murder the one that was going to warn everyone else.
It's literally just like a servant that's like trying to like be nice and like warn his master, and Rios is just stabbing them in the chest.
But
Master, I think I heard some.
They choke on the hole.
master, the doorbell. Oh!
The doorbell!
Master, I think your delivery materials arrived. Paladin sword through the chest.
Oh. Oh
Yes,
no.
it's here.
God. Tell Wrath Arugula.
Arugula. Oh, that poor man has a -1 initiative. The thick boy isn't even on the other. Is that him? Oh, okay, that is him.
Hey,
He's
10
just
of
showing
6.
some of the other stuff.
The hammer
Rolled a
has a minus
-2
initiative.
Okay, well, I mean,
Oh, he's
considering
busy.
He's busy.
Our cover's already blown, so I'm just measuring really quick to see how far I can get this. Okay, good. Because I'm debating. What do you guys think? Should I distribute the berserkers evenly, or should I basically just pile them on top of him?
Pile.
Smoke,
Dog off.
smoke,
Alright.
smoke.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless
okay.
he's like the fucking big fire demon and
Keep
If you're
in
about
mind
to do
this-
that-
AoE attacks.
Then, reaction, I loose the Thunderball.
Okay.
Are you releasing the Thunderball's reaction now?
Yeah,
Okay, well, while that happens. I'll wait for the Thunderball to be resolved then before I do anything.
Alrighty. So, Thunderball in that section there that you were pointing? Alrighty.
Mhm.
What is the save?
It is a. Let me just go roll it. Fireball, Fireball 3. Oh, I left the force on because I forgot to untick that. Ignore the force damage. DC 17 dex save, 33 thunder damage.
He will crit the dexterity save. So, he'll take
It'll take half.
Yeah, he'll still take the half, but then the other boys and girls. At this point, these three just right across the floor.
Nice.
I told you they were like slaves.
Just master craftsman slaves. Oh god. This boy. Taking a fat stack of damn apples. Looking pretty upset. Especially that his other master craftsman slaves that he had are now dead, and he just yells, "You idiots! It took me forever to train those ones!"
Me.
Okay, time for Burb.
Bird up.
Bird up. And Burb flies to here.
Bird up.
I blow the horn. Oh.
Roll! And then
Doot,
stack. Doot, magic toot.
Pretty. Not the best amount of berserkers I've gotten, so my distance limit is about. Oh, I can just basically spawn it in a ring around. Avengers assemble. 4, 5, 6, 7.
And before he casts Supernova and one-shots all of them.
Yeah, I mean that would be understandable.
That's what I was thinking. It's like that the ancient demon from Dark Souls 3 where it just hits the ground and insta kills everything
yeah.
around him.
Okay.
I immediately fly backwards while screaming, "Kill the fucking giant!" Okay. Where the hood at?
So, at this point, it's at the. Oh god! And they attack. Act on your turn too, I believe, right?
Let me read it.
That's how we've been doing this
It's
whole
easier
time.
to
That's how
just,
we've
Mhm.
done
it's
it.
easier to just do that. So go ahead and do that.
Okay, well, let me go open up their page. Berserkers. How much speed do you guys get? 30 feet. Good. Okay, well, everybody who's close, begin the circle.
Yeah. Enclose.
I assume
By
they
the way.
can't run through his square.
Yeah. Well, they
Huh?
just those circles where the forge works are can't be stood on unless you're on
Yep,
top of them
okay.
falling.
Can they stand over here, or is this just basically boiling?
That's just
yourself?
lava. Just straight up death.
All right, then. Well, I guess the rest of them will growl and cheer on their comrades.
Grr.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them that can reach. So, ayah.
Gonna make your sound effect, dude.
Those last,
Hi-ya!
oh no. Well, the first 3 will hit.
Damn. Alright.
2 and 3.
Nice. Excellent. Alright. So, after their attack, the Forge's turn.
Yeah, he's probably
What?
gonna eat them all.
His fire's gonna come to life. We were warned.
Oh yeah!
It's gonna have like flaming.
Forgot about that
At this
part.
point, Millerin, you realized and forgot, and you can even see that these were previous Forge Masters as they walk out of the mouths of each of these lava flows.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That, especially since you couldn't remember initially, but you remember now, the reason why their mastercrafts are so excellent is that they personally work or command fire elementals.
Oh.
And that's usually what's within their forges themselves.
Well, he did say that some of his spies were alive.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think we might need to start using the beads of water.
So these boys arrive on the scene.
No.
They will obviously have theirs next round, but they do arrive and they become active, and you could feel the magnificent heat that starts to pulsate off their body.
Yeah.
You're not sure how close you can get to these guys without getting actually burned.
Oh fuck.
It's getting hotter. And hotter still.
We're already inside of an active volcano.
And then... Rallis.
Okay, gonna hit this guy in front of me with a level 2 Divine Smite. If that hits.
That will hit.
Still
Slashed her. Ha! You leave the master alone! Just stab her. Oh my god.
Is it still alive?
Quick math through fast. With that, yep.
Cool.
I still have one more attack. And
Touch the fire elemental. Dare you.
and
Ha ha ha. Oh no.
I can... Divine Smite's a free action, right? So I can still use a bonus action.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to use...
Burning smite.
No, I can use Wrathful Smite. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna use Wrathful Smite for the first time.
That definitely strikes true.
Ah,
Look at all the things I wrote.
that's a lot of things.
So it has to make a DC 14 Wisdom save. I'll be frightened of me.
I will just make it with a 15.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Beredamir, the temperature is rising.
Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. Valus, since you
Damage.
ended, yes, since you ended next to this boy, it will be 17. Obviously, cut that in half. Fire damage as you feel the heat's pulsing, the fire pulsing from this body, and then the armor itself just roasting you as you're standing next to it. It's literally magma and lava, just walking in a pseudo armor.
It's at like 8 damage, 9 damage.
Oh, Brent.
I'll step up and the Forge Elemental on the bottom left, I'll shoot with my Wand of Paralysis. Pew!
Alrighty. Oh, Jesus. He'll make it with a 16.
Damn! I give inspiration to Valus and then I step away from the lava.
That is a big fucking con, Jesus Christ. Alright. The Hammerer. Seeing the situation at hand. Splash, 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 splash. That would be her entire turn. The Smith Guard. Wait, hold up. He's supposed to act next turn. So, Miller, because they just came in.
Huh.
Alright. Einstrad's too far away. Valen. No, Valen's too
It'd be just as I'd be just as far as this.
Don't worry,
Could
it's
move
just
a
a
bit closer.
platform over lava.
Alright, you know what? Telrath, haste.
Oh,
Cool.
Bird up.
I'm powered up.
Get in there.
Go shoot some shit.
Literal machine gun.
how fast am I now?
Well, it doubles your movement speed, and you
God.
get an additional action on your turn.
So that's 200 feet a turn if I dash.
And then dash again.
Yeah, you can dash twice.
Oh my god. So that's 300 feet if I've only just moved. I am literally the fastest bird alive.
You're a missile.
And
Across
that's
the
it. That's all I do.
Okay.
So you have global teleport now. So
Yes.
you have.
He can cross the entire map if he wants to.
And hide behind this rock a bit.
Twice.
I wouldn't want to.
Iron Strike. Shit just got real.
Oh. No. Okay. This seems like something that shouldn't really exist. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
But let's give it a good old thwacking. First hit with advantage, I assume.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Heh.
Crushing into it.
Allow me to just take that off. Now my second hit.
Oh.
Let's.
So, you go to punch it at the second hit.
Oh.
Smash into the armor that it's walking around with.
Oh no. Third hit.
That will go through.
Then you
Master.
know what? Let's use my bonus action to shove him backwards because I don't want to end my turn near him. Let's
Alrighty.
give it a try. Hup. Hup. Yay.
Right. Feel like as you literally fight against this massive fire elemental, just clash of titans, literally for a 3-second span before Miski you finally see Iron Strike just get that final push right underneath the plate armor to shove him away. Just
Get that distance and I move back a little.
At this point, Iron Stride, when you look down at your hands, you can see that the Thunder Gauntlets have literally superheated from touching him. These things are the literal forge of this place.
Gives me a moment
And
to
I
let
really
it cool
expect
down.
you to like step away, and he'd just immediately smack you because he had reach.
Gives you the reach around.
Well,
True.
for this one, they can't do anything because they were just brought in.
Ah, fair enough.
That's why he's getting away with the walk away for that now.
And I take cover.
Okay, I have a good question.
Yes.
You said these guys were like the old Forge Masters, right?
Yes.
Does that mean they're undead?
You're not sure? You can give it a shot.
I mean, I'm
they were
asking
undead.
this because my sword would do an extra D10,
Oh,
2d10
for that,
damage.
you're right. So, roll that extra.
Hey.
You have him now.
Thanks.
Forced average.
Breaking even. The sword point.
Yes.
So at this point, Carton is quite furious at this. I didn't need rats in my forge, but I think I would need to clean it out anyway. As he quickly just slaps his hand down on the forge and lifts up the very halberd he was working on. You can see the lava dripping off. Yep, quite literally. As he actually will make 2 sweeps across all these boys next to him.
Oh no.
Holy shit. I'm pretty sure 19 and a 31 will be definitely hitting those boys.
You have advantage to hit them anyway. They always reckless.
That's
So,
true.
you
Hold
know,
on, let me give me
probably
2 more
have to.
tries. Just I might crit one, yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
There we go. So even if we're going by advantage rules, there would still be a 31 and a 26.
Yeah, you definitely hit them. I mean, I assume you're sweeping everything adjacent to him. Just
Every boy touching next to him.
I like that this guy rolled a 31, and that's apparently not a crit, so you can roll higher than that.
So 27 slashing damage. And
okay.
13 fire damage to all those boys. And that's the first round.
You're supposed to minus the 40. You're not supposed to like do whatever you just did.
What's up?
What? Oh, just I'm getting angry at roll 20 for
Oh.
not actually minusing.
I was like, what?
No.
They all have minus 40 hit points. And dying instantly.
No, there's still a lot.
Uh-oh.
There's the second round of 36 slashing.
Oh, so every single one of them adjacent to him has poofed.
And yeah, there's just lava on the floor now. Just
Eek.
and he's just very, very fucking angry and starts stepping down the stairs.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it's gonna happen to this guy. Internal screaming.
No, this is external screaming. They're having a fucking blast.
Yeah! Holy shit! A real fight!
See the next berserkers are like, yeah, me next, me next.
I'm gonna move to here.
I don't want to cross the
Hi, little there. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna misky step.
Alright.
Sorry. I knew it had happened when I had to actually speak.
It's perfectly fine, girl. Take your moment.
Yeah, just whisper, dude.
Just whisper. Cool. I'm gonna come up behind him and like fucking smack that bitch.
Nice. Alrighty. So you just start
Right.
crushing into this boy.
You get 3 attacks.
I do.
Yeah, level 11 fighter.
Cool.
Yeah!
The most important
She
one.
kills herself breathing.
Yes!
But this
Two
boy
times,
is
yes.
looking pretty haggard. You've managed to shatter a good portion of his armor. And with,
Fuck
even,
you!
even with the fire expelling, you can see that he's fucking hurt. He's pretty fucking hurt from that.
Good. I'm gonna end my turn there because I've used all my damn movement
Alright.
and I didn't. Oh, yeah.
You did see that they are not acting right now, so if you have any other movement left, you could.
Oh, darn. I took 30 and then used my arms to
Alright.
step.
Don't worry, you're fire resistant.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really not an issue.
So yeah, you take 6 fire damage after cutting that in half. Just standing next to this
Cool.
boy's raw heat.
Thank you.
Alrighty. This hammer. Splish, splish, splish. And then next year.
What's going on?
Ooh, it can actually reach Iron Strudel on time.
Oh.
She's bringing the fat fire hammer. She's got a dream and 2 smacks.
You can do it.
Pong, pong, pong. You feel this really relaxing back massage, Ironstrike.
Hey, that kind of feels nice. Keep doing it.
Damn it, die! Alrighty.
A little to the left.
Tell.
Alright, well, I have a duty to back up my boys.
Send in the chopper.
I am the chopper. Does Hunter's Mark get increased range if I cast it, like, at a higher level?
I don't
Just
think
fly
it does.
closer, cast it, and then fly back.
Yeah, I know, I can. I was just, you know...
Yes, fly over the lava.
No, I fly over the bridge only.
No, fly over the lava.
No,
It's fine.
never.
It's fine.
Your feathers won't burn up like Icarus, we swear.
I fly over to here, I toss Hunter's Mark on him, and I immediately go back over to here. Because I'm not going over that lava under any condition.
Just go over the lava.
Oh. Okay, we check Greater Hunter's Mark. We check... Well, not Greater Hunter's Mark, Greater Favored Enemy. That, and... We begin. Step 1.
Oh no.
Oh. Step 2. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Step 3.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh! Oh! You fucking send 2 straight into his chest hard as possible.
You've got one more. Oh, wait.
No, I used my 3.
I just looked. I was distracted by father.
And then, after I'm done,
Fall
the
back.
boys are backing down.
The boys!
Alrighty, swing for the hills.
Alright, gotta switch my chat to the boys. No, boys,
Oh.
come on.
No!
Boys.
No!
Oh man.
The boys. They won't be coming home. Is the 19 even hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
He is though.
The boys are becoming a little redundant now that we're.
I mean,
Don't you still have fun?
Alright, it's the first
What?
time they were ever been mowed down by one enemy before.
One more berserker, right? That was 3.
I guess I
You
missed
can
it.
do it.
I counted out the back berserker.
Yes.
Mm.
Should you get
No.
attacks because of your haste?
What? No,
Your haste?
Rangers only get 2 attacks. I'm not a fighter.
Yeah, but you have
Oh,
haste.
yeah, your haste
That's
is
an
you
extra
get
attack.
He used
a whole extra action.
Yeah, I
He used
used.
3.
Yeah, you don't. The haste extra attack is only for an extra attack. It doesn't give you another attack action. Otherwise, haste on a fucking fighter would make literally everybody GM commit suicide as the fighter got like
Oh.
9 attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Haste specifically lists that the extra action can be used for an attack, 1 only.
Okay. Alright.
I thought it just meant attack action, which meant you get to.
Literally, a fighter with haste would be the most broken thing. It already is pretty
Just
broken.
action surge afterwards, Love
Yeah,
Get
if
16
the fighter
attacks.
would get 3 attacks, then 6 attacks, then 9 attacks from action surge.
Just fucking machine gun that boy down.
In any event, I'm done with my turn.
Alrighty. So, in the matters of all of this going on, volcano initiative. So, as there is a bubble and burst from underneath with the forges, everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw as bits of ash and magma fly up as bubbles and gurgle and spew from the edges of the volcano.
Hit! Add a +5 for my shield!
Not that it matters, but you
Oh.
have advantage, Torah.
24.
I
No.
guess I'll Thanks.
24.
Does 16 save, Josh? Because if not, I'll use
God,
my
yeah.
ring.
16 will save,
Okay.
but the
The sevens.
yeah, the sevens don't, sadly. Fucking god. So let me just quickly pull that up real fast.
I like that the volcano fights back as well. Like the volcano's on his side.
Even if it wasn't, I don't think they take fire damage.
Yeah,
I hope this doesn't go by divinity rule.
'Cause it's half because it's only
No.
the fucking. Well,
Instant
it's half of lava, so. Ooh, fucking ouch.
Good thing I also have resistance to fire damage, because this is going to definitely be a big ouchie.
So.
Fuck.
58 fire damage. Misky, you cut that in half, obviously, down to jeez, 29.
You fucking serious?
And then Bradby, you take the 58 fire damage as magma just splashes down on you from the edges. Everyone else will take the 29 since they saved.
I was gonna
use my
crush the
shield.
ridge.
I'm gonna use my reaction and shield to take no damage.
Oh,
Yeah, I get both of 29.
Hell yeah. Fire resistance, boys. Who here taking 15?
Me, so
I love Shield Master. Best feat I ever fucking got.
Honestly, the feat's got a lot of mileage.
And now,
Right? It's fucking done wonders.
and now you see why only fire blessed Duragar are in here. Which reminds me, Taraf,
Uh-huh.
your boys.
Oh, you are right. The boys definitely make a save. Poor boys.
These poor fucking boys.
real question, do they even have enough health to survive half that damage?
Oh,
They will hit. They have to.
they just gotta get over a 16.
Okay, so half of them take 29, so 40, 38.
That boy with the 51 is just because he ended next to the Smith guard.
That's about what I expected. I think that's like 18. Then, yeah, you are basically in fucking pain town. 9 HP. 9 HP.
Alrighty. Valis.
Okay. I reckon I'm gonna pop a level 3 Divine Smite on this guy.
Send him to the end.
So,
To the pits of hell.
advantage. Boom. I assume that hits. Here's the extra undead damage. And here's the Divine Smite damage. Wow, not that huge.
Still adds up nicely, though.
He's still standing.
Still standing, but he's looking real shaky.
I'm just gonna hit him with a. Can I do Divine Smite at level 17? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm just. I'll hit him with the level 1 Divine Smite on this next attack. Ooh,
Woo!
I lied. It was a level 3 Divine Smite.
I mean, you decide after you hit
I
it.
feel like he's gonna die to level 1 Divine Smite
Okay.
anyway.
I mean, wait, do I double the 2d20 as well?
Yeah. Even your smite doubles.
Is he already dead?
So with that,
Wait, what do you mean D20?
Oh, they're not supposed to be d20.
Excuse me?
I was like,
4d10.
Hey, wait a minute.
excuse me, sir.
That's a lot.
Oof.
So with
Those
that,
are some fucking shit rolls. And then, Divine Smite.
alrighty. So
Oh my god.
with that,
And
you'll
Just
actually
say
see the
double
light snuff out on the skull as the armor, just a heavy fall next to you. And you can see just raw, smoldering lava still slowly pouring out of the armor.
Yeah.
well, that's almost all of my spell slots gone.
Let's move. I mean,
Can I jump over this easily?
This one, yes.
No,
Obviously, the center one is a much bigger space.
I'm just gonna wait here next to Misk.
The boy's looking spooky.
That's my turn.
Vladimir!
Okay, so this place sucks.
It's volcano for you.
Yeah. If that lava thing were to happen again, would this outcropping, if I were to sit under it, could it conceivably shield me from that sort of bullshit?
From that, yes.
Cool, I'm gonna sit under there then. And heal myself. Bloody hell.
Another shirt
wait.
gone.
Actually, good point. I completely forgot. I think I keep Hunter's Mark because I got to reduce the damage again. I took a very small amount of damage.
Your health has doubled.
Yay.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And that is all.
Duraga! Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. He's gonna smack your ass.
No, not the Berserker. They've led such a difficult life.
Her first swing's gonna crit this boy, so I'm pretty sure his hams have been slapped.
Yeah, you might as well just tell me the damage number so I can send him into oblivion.
He was 3 days from retirement.
Well, he still is, because he's just gone back to Valhalla.
You know,
Just
it's really
enough!
yeah, he is. Okay, well.
And then she will step again and try this again. Fucking Christ, that fucking ones roll is beautiful. Oh shit. No, not this one.
What? Okay, I was about to say, if they're doing that
Jesus.
much damage, I'm leaving.
She will a slap of them hams. So,
Steamed hams.
for 8 damage this time.
He's still alive.
Nice.
I'm still standing.
He actually has 1 HP.
That's all you need,
What
baby.
a man.
The boy comes.
Oh god.
So,
And with this, as he's coming in, you see he's not stopping Valus. He actually brings his shoulder down towards you. Roll me a strength
duck.
saving throw.
it's not dexterity.
No.
Don't tell me what I think he's gonna do.
It's gonna yeet me into the lava.
Oh, you just
No, he-
make it. As literally he brings the shoulder down and just into you, and you, Misk, you see this for a moment. Literally, the floor indents where Valus is.
Holy shit.
He was,
Some animation.
he was literally trying to tackle him off the edge.
Oh my god.
You definitely need to put yourself in a situation where you do not get yeeted into a wall.
There's lava on all
I'm
sides.
so far away though.
There's lava on
This
every
one-
side.
I'd be alright in here, but this one.
So, that was on the move, because that's when he enters an enemy space for the first time.
Oh god.
So he's getting
Hellish
to...
rebuke.
Yes, do it. I dare you.
I was just
You'll love the results. I'm gonna burn this fire with fire.
It's a saying, right?
As he brings,
Yeah, totally.
as he brings up this heated mace straight down towards you, clearly a previous forge hammer.
I duck.
Quack.
Whack. Whack. So 27, 26.
Oh,
So
well,
both,
I'm
both
on
will
26 at the moment. Yeah.
both will be striking you. So the first one. 6. That's 29 bludgeoning. And then a measly 4 fire damage for for the first round. And the second
I'm
one
good. I'm good.
is 31 bludgeoning
Oh, fuck.
and 3 fire damage.
Ah,
Okay, boys. 11 health.
Oh,
I think Dr. Bird might need to administer some medical aid.
I'm just like
Medivac.
I'm just like 3 feet underground right now, while like
good.
blocking all this shit, and it's just like crushing my legs.
Oh boy.
Strength saving throw, Einstein. As he comes around the corner, just
Are you kidding me?
Damn.
I only needed to roll a 7, and I rolled a 1. Bye, everybody. Wait, I can fly.
yes, you can. Thankfully, because
Yes, thank
since
God.
you're getting sent 3 squares back at the 15-foot mark, you're right on the edge.
Oh boy.
And then he'll finish his action to clamber on over. As actually, roll me a quick dexterity saving throw. You are on the lip, just to kind of
Oh, this
grab
is
it and not just go straight over.
This is not good. 12.
For that, it would be enough to grab the ledge, but he's now standing over you as you're hanging onto the lip.
Oh no.
Josh, the fire damage for being near them, that only applies at the end of my turn, right?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Millionaire. If you're not muted.
I am not.
Okay.
Just. Yeah. Trouble.
Don't worry, we also don't know what to do.
Trouble. Now,
I have an
if I do anything to help Valus or Iron Stride, I lock Telrath out of it.
I mean, you should probably save them and worry about me attacking later. Them not being heated into lava is better.
I should be able to clamber up.
Very easily.
Maybe.
This turn. No. Yes. Be far away from everything. The edge of the bridge. There's a chance this might screw things up, and I'm sorry, Tom. In advance, just in case.
Do what you gotta.
Hey, that's a good
There
one.
we go. Now, how long is the stone? Like
Well,
6, 10 foot by 10. Hang on. Next round? Maybe this spell is a pain. Can you choose range? 6 inches thick. And panel must be continuous with at least one other panel, or 10 by 20. all cluster of creature space is pushed to one side. Why is that? Fuck it, whatever. I will just wait. That should hopefully go well. I'll hold monster on the big guy.
The Forge Master?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm just in range to do that.
And Wisdom, correct?
Yes. I was considering the Wall of Stone, but then it was like, yeah, it has AC 15 and 30 hit points.
Ah, yes,
Like,
one attack.
That's a shit wall, isn't it?
I could break that in like one hit.
Alright, so you can literally see the Forge Master just angry and spitting venom practically at these berserkers as he's wiping them down. Before suddenly, as he hefts the halberd back again, just
I wish Telrath could attack on this turn.
What do you mean I can't?
You are stunned.
Oh, because of haste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you got that one attack of value in.
You're not actually stunned, but you can't move or take action.
That's pretty much being stunned.
Yeah, but without like any of the advantages opponents get to you. You've still got a reaction.
That's nice.
Still got a bonus action.
Yes, Hunter's Mark him again.
internal screaming. Ah! Well, that be all Miller?
I take 2 steps back.
Okay. Iron Stride. I'm not worried about it. You can very easily get yourself back up on the lip here.
Yeah, I want to get myself back up here.
Very easily clamber up as he's walking over to you to try and whack-a-mole you down.
As he comes over, it's time for the big slammer jammer. And the 1, and the 2.
The first one will hit.
And the 3.
The second one will as well. Or third.
Fuck. And if he's still standing, we're gonna... Is he looking haggard, or is he still look pretty brightly lit?
You could see his armor starting to crack. It's starting to let out most of the fire. He's looking pretty bloodied up.
I don't know if I want to chance it, but yeah, fuck it, we're gonna hit him with the dancing great sword. Shing.
That would?
Shing.
Another chunk of armor falls off.
Excellent. You know what? I'd rather take a chance from getting slapped than stay fucking next to him, so I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna sit here, because I'm not next to him that way. I'm still in his reach, I think. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Stand in distance of cheek clap, but not enough for roast history.
Damn right. Strategy.
Rotisserie,
That
roast
will be
history.
my turn.
For Carton. So, I believe it's the end of your turn, right, Ma? For Old
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it's the end of its turns.
Alright. So, obviously, straight to the end of his.
Fuck! You're right there, buddy?
No, I just remembered that the fucking base goes before me, so I'm 100% dead. I was thinking of like,
Oh.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself and or drink a potion or run away. But if the fucking thing does like 10 damage, I'm dead.
Yeah, if we're gonna take like 50 lava damage every turn, I don't think we can exist here.
We'll just have to see. But he will nat 20 it.
Oh,
Damn.
Alright.
As he finally... Annoying wizard.
Captain, what did you do to me?
Smithguard. You gotta try and clap these berserkers.
It's the trade-off of power terrorist.
It hurts.
Yeah, 13. He's gonna clap the boy up above.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Oh, actually, it might not be just enough. Hold on.
He's still alive.
Still
Oh
did
my
fire
God.
damage.
He's gone.
And then the damage for the other boy bull. Jesus Christ.
Hey, they've done their job. They've stalled.
Yeah, that would be enough to clap that boy. Just
All that's left is 1 HP super.
he steps down out of the forge. Misky.
uh-oh. It's getting close.
Quick, use your healing abilities.
Oh boy! Smack self in face. Grr!
I'll
Nothing.
feed him a potion.
Open your gob! Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Alright.
Oh no.
Oh, that's horrible. I might not help him.
I mean, it would be very salty right now.
Rather he
I can
dies.
imagine. Come up behind Valus. Feed you a fucking regular potion of healing, because they're the only ones I have on me.
I think I regular as well.
Fucking cares. What's this one? It's 2d4 plus 4?
Yeah,
Or basic? I mean,
for the absolute gutter trash ones that I bought forever ago and gave to
Yeah.
everybody.
alright, 2d4, not 2d2. Shit.
It's the rest.
2d2. Coin.
Hey!
Fucking god.
It was actually
Drink this
water
really
down.
hot, warm potion. It's disgusting! Oh!
It just tastes like cough medicine.
How long have you had this?
3 years.
I imagine the way of explaining that is she like tries to force feed me the potion right mid fight and like most of it misses.
Like, splashes you. Like, a little bit.
Splashes me in the face and it's like, oh well I got one once.
Kind of like accidentally glosses you a little bit with it. Oh fuck.
Does that shit where, like you hit your teeth with the glass?
Oh.
I choose death.
Oh. Yep.
I choose death.
Rather die.
Then perish.
So, will that be all, Misky? Oh, sorry. Alright. For extra
Yeah.
defense.
Poor Valus.
He's feeding someone a potion their main action, Josh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You always have action, Surge. I don't think you did that yet. Alright.
I don't know, these boys are pretty big.
Nah,
Did almost 100 damage in one turn.
just smoky. Yeah, you know. just smoking. But alright, that's fine. Nothing to be sorry about. Fucking choking to death. I mean, calm down.
Oh, it's that boy.
As this one, you can hear the Forge Master. Get rid of them. Airstrike.
Oh no.
Escape route.
Oh, I see.
Strength saving throw.
Well, bye, everybody.
You're good at this, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 19.
Just enough. As you see it for the second time, you barely catch it, just right next to the lip. As you,
Comes down.
as everyone else actually sees a piece of the platform fully break off, and the huge geyser of volcanic ash and spittle fucking rises up from below.
I am alright. Focus on the others.
He's so heroic.
Hut, hut, hut. Smack. And crit.
No.
No.
Wait, maybe he'll survive.
I don't even need to roll damage. She's got 1 fucking health.
Yeah.
No, but what if? What if he
Yeah,
leaves?
Alright, fine. Alright, I'll roll it just in case. Just in
What
case.
if he
Just in case.
Just in case? Yeah.
Alright, I'll humor.
Yeah, he lives.
So close.
It's the motion, like slow motion, and you just see the face indent inward.
Oh.
And he just, as he's going down, he just gives a thumbs up.
Oh.
Turn
Yeah, I
it
think that's the first time the Berserkers, like, all lost.
He cleaved all of them. I mean,
Do you think that each time we summon the Berserkers, it's like different ones, or it's always the same crew, and they're like, ah, yes, the bird?
I think it's
Summons
different
them.
ones. I think we established that because we lost the skins for the first time we summoned them, so we were like, it's different ones every time.
Right.
I like to
Because at
think
first they were like weeaboo berserkers.
Naruto.
I'd like to think they're lining up in Valhalla as to who'll come in next.
Yeah.
He's waiting for 7 days.
Dude, I finally get to go into battle! Holy shit, it's glorious!
Come back fucking under a minute late. It's like, we all got burned alive by a fire giant! Awesome!
It's around!
How did you die? We got eaten by wolves!
Okay.
You can
Well,
see the
apparently-
Duragar hammer is making her way across town.
I guess I am. I exist. I mean, I can't really do anything by the after effects of haste.
You expect to turn existing.
Alright.
I mean, unless my bonus action dash lets me move, which I don't think it does.
No, you can't move.
It doubles your movement speed, which is 0. 2 times 0 is 0.
Nice.
So, after some juice jitsu, fucking Telrathor, after you got the juice sucked out of him. Volcano!
I don't like casting that spell.
Oh no.
Volcano!
So all of you feel the rumble all around for a moment. You see some of the rocks fall in. It starts producing more noxious fumes as the rocks hit down and hit a huge bubble of gas as it burns up. Everyone, roll me con saves. You want to be aiming for a good old 17 and above.
Is this for the people
Jeez.
that breathe, or is this for
people who breathe.
everyone?
For
Okay.
mouth
Do I get any
breathers.
kind of bonus since I covered my mouth that one time?
I'll say yes because you still have that on.
Yeah, okay, what do I
Can I
get?
just hold my breath?
Advantage, I would say.
Alright.
For that?
Can we hold our breath?
I mean, we can technically
I
hold our
choose
breath.
to take no damage.
I
Exactly.
choose.
I would allow for you, Telrath, because you didn't do anything, so at this point you're just kind of sitting there helplessly. But
Yeah, pretty much.
at this, I would still have to say it would have to be stated and then you would still have to try and hold your breath continuously. But this would be the first time.
I am having the worst time.
So, as you are
I disagree.
choking on
Someone
this,
needs less off.
choking on this volcanic ash, those who got below 17. Unfortunately, you do get hit with another level of exhaustion.
Oh,
It's the exhaustion.
what does
that'll
that
kill.
do?
Oh.
Speed halved.
If you hit like 4 levels of exhaustion, you die instantly, right?
No, it's 6.
Sucks.
Oh, okay.
4 is pretty bad though.
So there was no damage with that?
No, just exhaustion, which I would say is worse.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
arguably worse.
Not for you.
Not for me.
Not for you.
Oh.
Oh boy, half speed.
No way. Can't believe it.
Alright, and Valis,
Boy, he lived.
the
I
man
don't
who's
see
still
any
breathing.
box for us to steal.
So drinking potions main action, right?
Yes.
I am going to heal myself for... Or do I disengage and run towards Brett?
What do you mean towards me? That's like past 3 of them.
Yeah, if
You
you
disengage though.
Yeah, but you sort of like they're in that space.
They're physically on top
They're
of the
2
bridge.
sizes bigger. You actually can run through their squares.
Oh,
I'm so small, I can fit through this. Okay, I'll heal myself for 55.
That's why, ironically, small creatures like halflings and gnomes actually have a high advantage against large creatures, because they can actually slip under them because they're 2 classes smaller.
wow.
I heal myself for 55.
Damn.
And I recast Shield of Faith because I lost it earlier when I took like 80 fucking damage.
Nice.
Hmm.
That's just
That's
the fucking fist of God coming at you, just.
And can I move to like here to not take fire damage?
Yes, you can.
Oh, wouldn't that be moving away from this one though?
You
Or is he
have to leave his
distracted by
reach.
stride? What about this guy though? Wouldn't that count?
Oh yeah, you're right. It
Or is
would
he
count.
distracted by range
What if you
stride?
stand here?
It would count for him, but if you did stand there, it would count. You'd be fine there
Yeah.
because he would still be within both their ranges.
just hide inside the little man.
Simple geometry.
Hopefully they don't need me.
I think these 2 in front of me are pretty focused on me, right?
Yeah.
For now, yeah,
No.
you could tell they were trying to fucking yeet you off the edge.
They'll try to
Okay.
take care of me quick.
I step back so I don't take fire damage.
Alrighty,
That's my turn.
Bradomir.
On.
This place is doing you in.
I know. I hate this, but on these 2, I cast Hold Monster at 6th level. to
Oh
both of them.
shit! Breaking out the big fucking stick.
I have to. We're dying.
Big stick.
Wisdom save 17.
Big stick. So as they're coming at you guys,
Yes.
alrighty.
And bonus section. Inspiration to Millerin, I guess. Do something.
Help them!
Do something cool.
I don't know what I can do with this.
Cool things.
Throw a firebolt at them
Yes.
and add inspiration.
Oh, how the heat rises.
Yeah, the sauna was preparation.
That's true. Is that all, Bradomir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand under my rock.
Nice cheek. For the master!
Oh god, the little boys are coming.
This boy, end of turn. finally. Oh God, why do I have to get such fiery rolls? You see him finally forcing to.
It's alright, he lost his turn. That's cool.
Here's Val's time to
In all honesty, the spacious gap of being able to breathe easy is a lot better. This boy, he's coming at you. But you don't see him raising his mace, especially since it's next to the edge. You see him reaching out with his fiery fist towards you, Ironstrike.
Oh shit.
Contested athletics grapple.
Bad touch, bad touch.
My favorite.
So he grabs onto you.
Oh shit.
As you feel the same strength, he grabs onto you tight. Make another contested athletics as he goes to step into the lava over the platform.
Oh, athletics.
Oh, it's a straight tie.
Oh.
So you can feel him trying to drag you as you just dig your feet in. You literally get like right up to the lip there. As you can see the fiery gaze burning through this blackened skull, trying to literally force you down into something you could tell would be definitely your end. And now you're on the other side. The fear, the terror, you now know what it is.
This is what the bird feels like.
No. Ironstrike's actually grappled for a change.
So, just to confirm, this place doesn't actually have any kind of reading materials I could deal to learn about their crafting, does it?
I mean, have you looked at Carton?
What, the big boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a forge master. He probably keeps the secrets physically on himself.
On
I just
fire.
guessed that, he probably, just knows that stuff and didn't write it down.
They're fire giants. They're not fucking foolish. Some of the more masterful secrets, maybe. But you can definitely... Well, roll me a fat perception for free real quick, especially for the size that he is. I just want to see if you... Keen bee.
Sure. It's 100% not going to go well, but sure. Perception.
You actually do see, even though clearly on fire, probably from the runes and other inscriptions he's used on it, a literal iron tome strapped to a chain on his hip.
You know what? Iron Tome sounds like something I don't mind blasting a bit. As long as I avoid something, along the lines of cold damage.
Right. And for the iron tome itself, you can see it's literally
As
inscribed.
long as I avoid aciding it, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Cast acid.
So, bonus action, prodigious inspiration, my Pence's transformation into freezing sphere. I cast Melirin's magnificent mortar strike.
Oh shit!
Yeah!
Eight.
All these boys over here, I assume, getting the fat dick of the law.
It is
Easily.
Yep. Finally.
It's bigger than I can actually.
Yeah.
There we go.
No shit.
But so big it can cover all those boys except those on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could if it wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I could just hit Iron
It would
Strike
hit
with
Iron
it.
Strike.
Would prefer if you did not.
Especially
Not
on
doing
the
full health.
fucking
You can
lip
take
of
it.
death.
You know what?
Mhm.
I do apologize, Iron Stride.
Oh,
Amazing.
mortar.
No! Oh no! Alright, go ahead.
Good good at deck saves, right, Iron Stride?
6.
No.
You should have seen this coming.
He
on
gave
its
me
stride.
his ring of evasion.
Alrighty, and then Dex, I assume, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put the save in. What is it? Oh, no, because it's default ice. It's actually a con save. Annoyingly.
Oof. Alright, so con.
Okay, I only have to beat a 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to roll absurdly high on my dice.
You're a fighter, don't you have good con? And
wait.
proficiency in con?
Did you say it's a con or a deck save?
It's con.
Oh, well then I have good con save.
No, it's
This is way better than if I threw a dex one at you.
Okay. Well, I succeed.
Nice.
Cool. You take half damage.
Which is like, what, 18 damage?
If you round him down. Yes.
Yeah.
Literally frozen to death for those two. This girl looking hella worse. But still, she was standing. Goddamn. And you could tell that the
I forgot to add extra damage because I wasn't changing the element. Whoops.
Alrighty. So as you literally see two of the other Durgar lock up and freeze immediately to death on the spot, the one on the bridge just... You see her foot completely freeze to the bridge, break off, and then her fall into the lava below. As you can see, Carton is not very happy with that. Tempering my metal. I need to reforge it now! And just stomps furiously. You can see the others didn't seem to enjoy that cold damage. The larger ones seem to have taken note of you now. Would that be all, Milligan?
There can only be one master of the forge, and it's sure as hell not going to be you!
Get that small one. I'll make her bones into finer bone, dust, and ash, and forge a card piece with the remains. Yeah. I'm Stride. The grappled death is approaching.
Rising up, back on my feet.
Oh!
Feeling the overwhelming urge to be taken out like this. Just rips its arm off and takes it out.
With that,
Oof.
Nice.
Yes.
Drops to the... Jumps over here and just lays into this one as well.
That one is paralyzed.
More crits. Let me just set my crits to proper.
oh! Ah! Fucking Christ! As he just start lacing into these boys. He is unleashed!
And then, as my bonus action, I can... Because I can run underneath it, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna get over here and then I'm gonna fucking bash him to try and knock him prone.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It was a good try.
God. This boy. Yeah, he'll be able to maintain some form of balance.
And I dodge back quickly behind a pillar.
The heat is rising. Alrighty.
Not taking me out.
Hey, Carton. Impressive masterwork. I'll have to study you after.
Oh no. He's actually getting a turn.
Roro.
And you see him literally just stride through the center of this pool.
Oh.
You're not fit to make scrap!
You shut your mouth, child! God. Bringing in the fucking massive devastator.
Quick, start dabbing.
Dab, 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 dab.
No. Oh, the dabs helped a little. First one's a 27.
Dabbing only makes him stronger!
Put shield of faith and haste on me. I'll be unhittable.
I mean, almost.
I mean, I have 29 AC.
Yeah.
27 slashing. And then... 9 fire. Just right across your back. You could feel the intense strength and heat just coursing through the metal joints.
Not good.
Smithgar. This boy starts walking over, and you hear Kurtan, "You bring me the little one."
Oh.
Roro.
Oh. Attack of opportunity.
It's true.
I don't know if I should do it in case the volcano does something fucky. I want to survive. I'm gonna have to let it go. I'm gonna have to let it go.
Just punch him.
Up to you.
Right. No.
No, it just goes by
Oh.
across the heavy fucking greaves.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Oh, sorry, Miss Gay, it's your turn.
Oh, thank you. Glad I get it.
Yeah.
Get it, get it, get it.
Get it, girl.
Shit.
Kill it.
Which one?
The paralyzed one.
All of them.
Okay, Josh, can I
like-
stand there?
Preferably
Yes, you
both.
can, but you will be next to 2 heat boys as well, just as forewarning.
It's fine.
Only if it survives.
It's true.
Yeah, just kill it.
I let
Alright,
you
wail on that
already.
boy.
Crit,
Now I
crit,
need
crit,
to do the
crit.
crit thing.
Auto crits. Go, go, go.
Crit range is 1, correct?
Yes. Just set it
Thank
as
you.
1, and you will be good.
Do I get the advantage?
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Fuck.
Because he can't do shit.
I mean, you're critting with every swing.
Oh my god.
is fun.
Copy that
Copy
roll.
Copy that.
Oh no.
Is he dead yet?
Into the demolishes.
Because I know I got one more hit, but I want to know who to put it into.
He is still up, but looking really fucking bad.
Oh, it's okay.
Finish him.
Cast him into the fire!
Cast
Just,
Destroy it!
just finally, you see the frost up through the armor and actually shattering the plates. The skull just and crashes against the anvil.
Good. I action search.
Oh.
Stop whiling on this boy.
Beat his ass.
Please hit. Please hit.
Jesus.
Please hit.
It's because she's killing him with kindness. The please is work.
Roll 3 hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding? That's hefty damage. God damn. She just goes fucking in. Just see these chunks of armor flying over, frosting over. Obsidian literally forming from the armor. Doesn't even get a chance to leave.
Alright, and I can move back to have like 5 feet between us without leaving his reach or being hit by the heat, yeah?
Correct.
Shiny! I am my turn there, please.
Ding, ding, ding. Alright.
How did you say he had the big iron tome again?
On a
Straps to him.
Yeah, on a chain on his belt.
Okay. Okay.
You know, the lock chain kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. And then the one loyalist. Forgotten! Jesus, this bitch is long. Oh, crit.
Let me catch my breath.
It's a 25 to hit you, Millie.
Damn.
And follow up 18 to hit you.
He really is loyal.
Oh. Remember, you can use your reaction from breads to increase your AC.
Use my inspiration die for AC
I can?
for one of the attacks.
No, the other one is a crit, but it would be reduced to normal if you could outdo a 25.
I'll take the crit.
And then you gotta use the other one for the 18. It's just maker.
Shield for the other one.
Alright.
Brother is sitting there like, am I a joke to you?
No. Not today.
Gave you this inspiration for this exact reason. Doesn't use it.
Please
Am I
use
a
it.
joke to you?
For 20 bludgeoning damage, of just across the brow. How dare you enter the forge and defile it! Hellwrath.
The burb ain't feeling so good, Mr. Stark. Well,
Spider-Man
we got
reboot.
the fireman coming across the bridge looking at us real foul. And we got fucking person giving Nolan fucking a new face. I don't even know what to do. The burb is kind of tired. I guess the appropriate thing to do is to start trying to kill this thing as it is kind of coming towards us.
Reasonable.
So I guess I'll do that. It's not a giant nor is it undead.
It's undead.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna say, isn't it? On
well, I neither of those actually matter. I don't know why I mentioned both of them. So uncheck everything, and I'm shooting a big fireboy come across the bridge.
Oof.
Copy that roll from
Oh.
earlier, and a good roll.
There you go. A nice solid hit. You can see a bout of flame gust through the armor.
And the burb backs up because the burb is tired.
Not feeling so good.
Mr. Stark.
Okay,
I guess that's it.
Volcano!
I'm under the awning, by the way. Considering the last time the magma nearly incinerated me, I'm good.
Alright.
Across the way, Bradamir gives you a thumbs up.
Alrighty, boys and girls, another burble starts bubbling up from below.
If I hear that, I'm stopping breathing.
You can feel the earth shaking once more. Another wave of spittle. Those who didn't take cover beneath awnings and such Roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Save,
this
boys.
pillar does not count. Shit.
Ooh.
Oof.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
thank-
expand the charge of my ring of evasion to succeed.
There you go.
Literally
Very
12.
useful.
Just 12. Actually, no, wait. I can use Indomitable. Come on,
What does that
Indomitable.
do?
Let's give it a try again, boys.
Repeat.
18 plus a 5. 23.
There you go. So those who did make it, which the only one who didn't was Valis again, unfortunately.
I use my.
Oh, that's right.
Since it's a dex
So
save.
half of this,
Automatically.
21 fire damage, and then obviously you guys, the tieflings cut that in half again, down to 10.
I cut it in half because I drank the fire resistance potion.
That's
Is
right.
that 21, did you say?
Yes.
Right.
21 fire damage. Just droplets of magma splash down on you.
Shouldn't have done that fucking opportunity attack. I knew this was gonna happen.
Valis.
I'm just gonna walk up here, hit him twice, and put 2 level 1 divine smites on him if they hit. This is a 20 hit.
That will.
And this is the extra dead damage. Just a level 1 divine smite. And this is my second attack.
Very fucking nice as you start cracking into this boy. See the gouts of flame leaving the shell.
And I'm not gonna move away because I'd rather him hit me than
Alrighty.
I take fire damage then, I guess.
Yes, you will, my good man. Yes, you will. Won't be a lot. 3 fire damage. Alrighty. And Bradimir, thank God you were taking cover.
Yeah. I will greater invisibility. Bye. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Bradimir every fight pieces out.
Yes.
And I run over to here.
That is some serious testicles of steel right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
You
It will take like until after the fight for us to realize he's not a coward.
I'm trying to like aim for between this thing's legs so that if it runs over me, then I don't just get fucking kicked off.
Alrighty.
And I also give inspiration to Ironstride.
I don't know why, but I feel inspired.
You saw nothing.
Inspired, but say nothing to all. Alrighty. Return of the fire. Now, this boy will gladly oblige Bayless since he decided to stay there.
for 26.
As he's bringing it down right against your armor. Just cracks the stone floor but doesn't get through. See the holy radiance protecting him, Misky. Melvin. This bitch just cracked you upside the dome.
What you gonna do about it?
He did.
Shanka. Shanka!
With your little knife.
Yes.
I'm not shanking her with my little knife. I don't give a shit. Question. How... the chain that's holding it, does it look like one that just clips off? Or...
Yeah, it's clipped. It's a clip-on.
Like how is it secured onto the belt?
So for that, basically, there's the one chain that is faceted fully to the belt. The other side, where you can see he clearly slipped it through the binder, and it appears almost like a think like a carabiner, but where you would do it with a screw slowly. So it's screw faceted.
Right. I'm just wondering because I have spells that could 100% to undo like simpler things.
You can tell it would take a moment to get it undone.
Well, yeah, because what I was thinking is just using telekinesis, because it states I can exert fine control of objects.
Yeah, no, it would totally work.
So I was thinking of just stealing it with telekinesis and being like, alright, I got the book.
We out of here. Steals the 1-ton tome.
Problem is, it's a little too far away. So we could just kill him and then take it. As
Sounds
for
like
killing
an excellent
himself,
idea.
Roll the dice.
Roll twice.
Oh my god, I really shouldn't, but I really want to click roll twice.
I mean,
Wall of
never
Fire
Wall of
doesn't
Fire,
really
that'll
seem
do
to be
literally
helpful.
nothing.
Okay,
You can
but I
change
can
it
make
to
a wall of whatever the fuck I want.
That's true. Wall of whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
And it's 60 feet long, and I can put a wall of cold that hits basically anything I want.
True, true.
Red screams in terror.
Alright, look, I'm gonna flip a coin.
Twing.
Alright, I'm going with roll twice. Hopefully this doesn't screw everything up.
Fizzle.
Because it will. It did.
It never fails.
It never fails to fail.
Yeah, never fails to fail.
So after
Got any
kids,
sweet bonus actions?
No.
at this point, you just gotta hear the Durga. Ha! That blow to your head, do your spells in, wizard.
You know what? I'm going to make sure you die slowly.
Huh. Try me, sweetie. That will be all.
Well, I don't have bonus action things.
Alright. Iron Strike.
Iron Stride is going to... He's gonna heal! Nice.
Activate vacuum.
And then... He's gonna start slowly drawing a sword that this smith probably knows. The Giant Slayer's sword.
Where did you get that?
Your kind should never have been let allowed to live after the war.
Jesus.
Wow.
Abominable creature. And he's gonna get slapped 3 times, and he'll need to make me 3 saving throws if I actually hit. Well, I hit once.
You have inspiration if you choose to use it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Slash R1D10. So does that hit with a 21?
Just enough.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll hit him twice then. Hunk. Hunk.
And con save used?
Strength saves. So it's a DC 15 each time.
Alrighty, strength saving throw. He'll fail the first one.
He falls prone, so does that mean my second attack had advantage?
It would.
And your third attack as well.
Oh wait, so that means the 29, the 15 was just part of the advantage.
It's true.
Let's go for the third hit again, boys.
Well, actually,
Eat.
the second one was the one that hit, so it would be just one more.
Oh, okay, so
But that 23 will hit. So,
yes. As he's now prone like a little bitch. And then
splashes
action
down.
surge.
Oh shit.
Just keep hacking into him. Where
Oh Jesus.
Oh!
Yes.
You will still learn to fear us, creature.
How do you want to do this?
Shit.
As I draw the blade and see the fear in his eye, just start cutting him. Each limb comes off as I go through it. The first strike taking out like one of his legs as he falls, takes down one of his arms, just lobbing off limb after limb until just get to his head and just creature. You will learn fear and just slash, take the head off.
With that,
I love this sword.
you take his head off. You see,
Take it as a trophy.
as you do so, especially with his body laying in the forge, lava itself being swirled, you see the runes on his armor go dark. And then he becomes a ghost. No, even worse.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah, you see a rune
Forge gonna self-destruct.
release from his armor, as Valis said. Before
Fucking giants!
before
Why?
you start to see some of the chains start snapping and breaking away.
Oh.
Oh shit.
You guys run.
Fucking giants, man.
3 rounds until all those chains break and submerge.
Oh boy.
This does explain the, getting out of here quick side of things.
I assume Millie wants the book, so I guess I can try to get that.
Oh, that's an easy assumption.
Yeah.
They've been yelling back and forth about the fucking book. Or, well, not the book, but forging. And the book is
Well-
very clearly, like, yeah, either
Oh yeah, not to mention with the chain starting to snap. The book!
yeah. I need it!
Just, I look like Ant-Man when I pick the book up and hold it above my head.
Quite literally. Just
You giant bastard! You're lucky I haven't had time to... Oh shit. Oh shit. Hang on a second. I just realized something.
Mm.
I need to check. Okay. Go. Well. Whole thing.
Alright, Palace, plan. We kill this boy. Then, we kill this boy. Then, we drag this boy's ass away. And then we get on this side. Okay, good plan? Eh.
Depends if we can kill this boy in like one turn. If we
Ah,
can't,
like
just
a-
start to run away.
I got frost damage, it's fine.
No, I can fly, so you guys should just get the fuck out of there.
If,
No.
if I'm casting a spell
Uh-oh.
Oh.
from a scroll and it's of a level I can cast, do I have to roll anything for it?
I like how literally everybody forgot about that guy. That's like basically by
You can
accident.
dumpster
Oh.
one of your spell slots
Oh.
into it to cast it.
No, didn't forget. It's on my to-do list.
And, Vladimir, roll me in acrobatics, because obviously we're preparing for this.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm good at those.
So you manage to dance and weave between the heavy, hot iron plates of the armor as they whip by you.
Yes, and for my opportunity attack, I cast Hold Monster on him,
Very smart and clever.
Okay.
popping out of invisible.
I hate that I've had to use it like this, but it works out that I haven't had time to learn it.
What?
Because one reaction ranged feet. No! No!
What?
Damn it!
I don't know what's going on, but he would get here and then immediately lock up and freeze.
I give Miller a sly wink.
As you all see the massive forge skeleton.
I was going to soul cage the fire giant.
Soul Cage. What?
Miski.
Okay.
I could steal all of his secrets if I got that.
Hit.
Is he dead? Hey!
Wow, he was low.
Yeah, just enough. He was sitting on 5 HP for a while there.
Oh shit. Shiny.
If
Crap,
you get
how
a
far did I
Misty
just
Step in
move?
here, you can make it over to this other one.
Wait, was I there? Or was I?
The giant was in
Yeah,
these squares, right?
You were here.
Okay, cool. So
You
I have
right.
10,
Yeah,
Like
20,
right there.
and then
Exhaustion.
Wait.
Half speed.
no,
Or minus
no,
10.
I'm only level 1.
You need double exhaustion for us.
yeah, 2 exhaustions.
Yeah, I'm only level 1. I made
My
the
bad.
other check.
Somebody was at it.
I've had that open because I've been like really pedantic about if I'm gonna do it or not, like if I'm gonna fuck it up or not.
They're just out of range on you.
Yep. Alright, and I assume with
Christ.
Misky step?
Yeah, that's the line of sight, not
Yeah, line of sight.
like
Yeah.
yeah. As the
So my
Fine.
30 feet that you can see.
Can I stand next to Brad?
I would imagine, yeah.
I'm
Welcome
just
to-
wondering if it's that.
Yeah, you
wide.
could. You could. It would just be
Welcome to the
toasty.
bridge.
Eh. There's that. I moved, and then I can my 2 attacks. Well, yes, please. No, yes, no.
Kill this thing for me. I can't do it.
Working on it.
Thank you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you would. You'd be able to
Oh.
finish your other attacks on it.
Sure. Wait, if it's held, it's auto. Yeah,
Yes. And advantage.
I already fucked that, but I will. Okay, so that's 1 hit. That's the 2nd hit.
You just delete us. I'll just start chipping away at the forge, boy.
Cool.
Unfortunately, that's gonna have to be my turn because I've used all my.
And then, obviously, just the excess damage of standing next to him. Oh, 7 fire damage. That's the huge gout of flame. Especially nowhere else to move. You just kind of get hit square on by it. Alrighty. Over to this lassie.
He's still going.
Gonna try and smack Millie Millie.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I would say the same about you! And just hits you with an 18 for the second one.
Now use your inspiration. Okay, you can do that too, I guess.
Why won't you die?
Skyrim god.
Tara, how you feeling?
Like shit. He's been useless for a while. He got drugged by his captain.
He got date raped.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, yeah, I'm gonna take out my frustration on this midget. I don't care if it's a midget or not. Is it technically a giant? It's like a
Duragar
fire thing. It's in, yeah.
They're
Okay.
like
They're,
dwarves.
yeah, they're
I mean, I was
dwarves.
just quantifying what the fuck it was.
They're midgets.
Okay, yeah, well, eat power shot.
That'll hit. What you?
Then I'll shoot this guy. He doesn't. Oh no. Well, yeah, I can't move Hunter's Mark because you know, I just used a bonus action to move it. Copy that roll. I always roll 3s.
Tong. Oh god. Well, roll
If
over
he's
tie. It's paralyzed still.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Another 3.
Oh.
Okay.
He's had a tough day.
He's taking one down. Had enough for burden around. Alrighty, volcano action.
Please don't melt me.
I got you, buddy. I mean, I don't, but I can make.
I
Yeah.
appreciate the
Alright.
sentiment.
So, especially with the platform itself sinking in, you can hear the burbling and burning of the stone and the metal. Yep. So, Tarath, you obviously holding your breath. Everyone who breathes, Constitution saving throw. This one.
Give me 3 points of exhaustion. Hell yeah.
Bradomir's literally just.
Buddy.
Valus.
Look around.
Valus is another exhaustion level as well.
That's my
shit.
first exhaustion. How do I add that onto?
Okay, you guys, I'm on 3.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
just
I'm
tracking
winning.
it and beyond.
It's a race, right? So you can get
And
the
then,
6 first.
Milliren.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have advantage because of filter mask.
Yeah, how do I add that in Beyond?
So if you go to like your front page and go conditions, you can select exhaustion and then you can select which level you're up to. If you keep it open, you can see what the effects are of each level.
Active conditions. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I've got open.
Yeah.
Just lowered saves. Valus, your turn, buddy. This
Disadvantage
platform's
on
going under in
damage.
2 more rounds.
Hmm.
Yeah, run.
How is this lower than this platform? Considering this is
For this one?
so this area here is like a staircase that goes up. Right?
Yes. And that
Could I
would be.
conceivably very easily jump onto this, considering it's only 5 feet?
You can give it a shot. It is
Certainly
smooth.
try.
It is
Don't
smooth
like it.
obsidian, so you might be a little risky, but you can give it a shot.
Take the fucking bridge. Get a dash.
Yeah, I'm just scared that the bridge is gonna break when this fucking big boy takes it. Actually, it's stunned.
He's landlocked. He can't do shit right now.
30. I can't run past these guys, can I?
Unless you can make it fully through.
No, I'd be
You'd be
inside it.
yeah, you'd be smack center.
Oh, it's gonna
You can get up to them.
stand there.
Welcome to the bridge.
Bradomir with smoker's lung. He's looking really bad.
Oh god.
Alright. What will you do, Bradomir?
I desire to not be here anymore. Which one of you two wants to come with me? More.
I mean, I'm keen to keep hitting this thing until I can't.
Yeah, same.
So.
I mean, if you guys both go over there, we'll get
Not
advantage.
true. Get me to the other side.
Already advantage. Super duper stunned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's paralyzed.
Well, take me, considering I can't reach it from where I am.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't need to go right away.
Yeah, but you also don't want to be stopping next to it.
This is true.
I'm fine. Ah!
Just run past it. Just
Just-
run past it.
I'll just run between its legs, and then I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone but Iron Stride.
Can't take that iron straight.
Yeah, fuck you.
Metal Menace.
Alrighty.
15. That is all.
Millie for
I mean, alright, right. That's what you get for fighting that bastard so far away.
What?
Hey, I made sure he didn't get near you. Or anyone else.
You did, and that was good. But I didn't get to steal his soul.
Hey, I still have the book.
Yeah, we got the book. That'll have to do. Probably a good thing that I didn't waste that spell. Because then I'd have to buy another scroll.
Yeah, now you can learn it, and you get his book.
Don't worry, I'll just fail to learn it instead.
Yeah, I've also got his head.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's as useful.
The soul is stored in the brain.
Yeah,
Balls.
Yes.
soul is stored in the bowl.
Oh no! Take
Who
his
resurrected him
throat.
just to steal his soul?
I mean, Millie, these guys here are also like super forge boys.
They're past fortunate.
Yeah, they're undead.
Oh, Val's quick, go cast Revivify on that guy. Steal his soul and then punch him.
Run up and kick him in the teeth.
I'm brought back, but why? Just like kick him in the jaw and his soul is just like, fuck.
As Milliran panics. Info. I need that.
Fuck it, first level lot to change green flame to cold.
Ice flame.
Oh wait, my speed is halved. I'm not going anywhere.
That's right. You can't. Oh wait, shit! Then
Can't
you
make
would
it feel
end
like
there.
Yep.
No.
You could have taken a step backwards
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
stand behind Valus instead.
That's smarter. I'll do that.
I'll definitely allow that in the current circumstance of holy shit. Bridge's not looking great though. I will say that it is cracking.
Oh.
The platform's going under and it's clearly fucking attached. That thing's definitely cracking.
Guess I'll just fly then.
Sure, fly over the lava.
And try to pick me
No,
up,
fly over
please.
the bridge, fuck you.
Dab.
Oh!
That was a natural 20 anyway!
Wow.
Dude, dab helps.
Dab.
Woof! Woof!
All the fire is also cold.
Woof! Just a huge gout of fire chipping out from where Million strikes and finds this old weakened piece from it sitting in the lava salon.
And I move away.
Alright. Dab, 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 dab. He has the head and the iron toe.
Oh, you get the tongue for me.
Though they will weigh you down significantly, do not forget you still have to roll in athletics to take off.
That is very true.
And especially with a
Right.
big ass iron tome like that, it's a lot fucking harder now.
Well, the head was more or less a moment of glory thing, and
How much does it weigh?
the tome?
Yeah.
God.
God.
Oh god.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm trying to think here a little more clearly how heavy a full iron book would weigh, because iron's already pretty dense.
I'd say like at least 2,000 pounds. Like
Yeah.
that's gotta be pretty fucking heavy. It is being carried by a giant that doesn't much. I'd probably give a conservative estimate of like 950 pounds.
I'm gonna have to say 1,600.
Yeah.
God
It
damn.
is only just over my push drag or lift capacity of 1,500.
Damn.
But Misky could do it.
Oh god.
Leave the fucking book. That's what I'm saying.
Cast
but I'm
it
holding
into
my
the
breath.
fire.
Don't you dare leave the fucking book!
Alright, Stride, if you can get it to me, I can reluctantly teleport with it.
Wouldn't you have to pick it up to teleport with it?
I just have to fucking hold it.
It weighs
I'm
750
afraid there's a slight
kilograms.
fault in there.
I'm pretty sure that exceeds some limit on Dimension Door.
Yeah,
You would have to be able to carry the object and bring it with you.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It actually
Oh,
says
okay,
Yeah,
I
like
really
physic-
can't carry
You have
that.
to like physically go through the door.
Who can just levitate?
750
You can
kilograms.
bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you.
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Meaning you could teleport it if Misky was carrying it.
Okay, get it to Misky.
Misky, just grab the chain.
Oh god.
Could you
It hits a
levitate?
pocketbook. It adds a chain.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die
Could
for
you levitate it?
Probably could.
Do you have levitate?
I can reckless cast levitate. Also, no, levitate only goes up to 500 pounds.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta go back and pick up a fucking book.
There's only 2 turns left before this platform dies, by the way.
I mean,
And the bridge
I-
probably has...
the only way I'm gonna get this book is if Misky enlarges me.
That's not gonna be good for the health of the bridge.
No.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Go back and get the book.
It's 100. It's only 100 pounds more than what I can lift.
Alright, so actually, what you doing?
Wait, I don't actually know what I can lift. What can I lift before I...
You can lift more than me.
Yeah, you would have just enough carry capacity to lift that.
Wait a minute.
How do I
Actually-
work it out? Just because...
Actually, your normal
It shows
size
in your
account-
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, go to your equipment and then go to. It'll say more. And then you click on encumbrance. In which case, actually, I'm not sure if you can carry more than me because I
No,
count
because most
as
of
a
yours
lot.
would be... Yeah, most of yours would be racial shit. My carrying capacity is 35 pounds.
push, drag, or lift capacity. is
870.
Yeah, mine's 1,500 because
Yeah,
I'm.
honestly.
No, it's because
got
you're
that
you.
powerful build, doesn't he?
Yeah, I got powerful build.
Oh.
So he needs to be enlarged.
I will say, if you
Yeah.
do go over and double team it, you both can carry the book together.
Do we really need this fucking book?
There might be.
I'm kind of interested in what's in it.
Alright.
Okay.
Just enlarge me. Okay,
I know how to move the book.
how?
Okay.
I can put it in.
Okay, you put the book in.
Wait, why don't we just let
Being,
Telrath?
it's weightless.
Tell
Why
her
don't
it's
we
got
just
a
let-
hole.
Yeah, why don't we just let Telrath with his massive fucking gaping hole just go take it?
Don't say it like that.
Are you gonna really try to get the bird to fit that into his gaping hole?
I mean, it's not that big, it's just heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy as shit because the material.
I mean, I'm get like a mega slowed though.
I mean, okay, so imagining that it's literally a free action to get the portable hole ready. I am exhausted right now, so if I dashed, I would be able to move 75. So I could basically move it, make it to adjacent to Iron Stride.
Unless Millirin hastes you again.
Oh my god.
If
Just
Miller
go.
hates him again, he's going to just basically
Fine.
knock himself.
So, Einstein, you're prepping the book.
Yeah, I'll prep the book.
He's still
What you
locked
should
up.
do is prep to move.
Misky.
Quick, get rid of Big Boy.
Keep smacking him till he goes away.
What?
I know I didn't have to hit it 3 times, but I wanted to see pretty numbers, so...
The first two definitely struck true. And you just falls off into the lava.
Yay! I get off the bridge, I get off the bridge, I get off the bridge.
Alrighty.
Just turn back and wave. Get off!
Terathian.
I give a look like, am I seriously being asked to do this? My life sucks. I fly over with the hole out.
Obviously over the bridge.
Right? Yeah, over the bridge, so that was the specific stipulation of that path. I have the hole open and ready for Iron Stride's thick iron tome.
Thick iron tome.
And then, obviously, I tried to be able to shove that on in there.
Yep, I do exactly.
And then, as the turn ticks over,
Okay, new turn.
hoo boy.
It's instant mithril.
Alrighty. So, at this point, the platform heaves. And you hear a very distinct. Bradamir and Palis.
Oh,
Dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
I give up.
okay, I'll spend a second charge from evasion to succeed.
guess we've had disadvantage on saving throws.
Oh no!
It's you.
It's me.
And also me, but I can use my...
The ring is really serving.
I fucking never get to use it, so I'm glad I can fucking use it for.
Alright, Bradamir, go ahead and give me one more saving throw as you literally zip, over the edge.
Not the dex.
I mean, wouldn't he be at 9?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Palis is
yeah.
here. I keep forgetting about this.
Plus
So,
things.
you are at
Thank
20,
you.
so you are perfect, my good man.
You should-
Catch yourself, even though you see some of the rocks actually fall out. You see both ends splitting and the center
Stone,
cracking. But you can see that this bridge is no longer
Oh,
stable.
no.
Josh, you're cutting out like a map.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Something's happening.
The
it's
server is
fucking
dying.
falling in.
Oh no.
But yes, the bridge itself is starting to crack and splinter as the platform sinks even further. You can see that over here, there's very distant crack. There's huge pieces, and you can actually see as the platform goes down, there's a huge gape that actually starts to open up there. And you can see at the center where both of you are, especially since other pieces are shattering off, that it's probably going to bow in really soon.
Run!
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Brad and say, can you teleport us?
Definitely.
Okay,
I'll
I skip.
And then I teleport us both.
Alrighty. Over to the other side.
And I leave Velas, but no, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Long live the king.
No.
Ah! Alrighty. Millie, scream louder.
Alright. Book's in the hole, let's do this! I summon Arcane Hand, and I just use it to scoop up Iron Stride.
Okay.
Not the mortally exhausted bird.
You two aren't close enough together.
If you moved me past Telrath, I could grab him.
Mhm.
I mean, I was just creating a platform, so even if everything else sank, like, you've just got a platform right next to you right now, Telra. Iron Stride, you can grab him and pull him onto it. I can't move it on this turn.
Fair.
Alrighty. the iron strudel.
Tell Wrath, are you still good to fly?
I feel dead inside.
He's dead, Jim.
Leave him behind or we'll never make it.
Leave him behind.
Just grab me.
Yep. Okay, grabs. Yeah.
Drags him on.
Attempts to start rocket boosters to start flying.
Hit that athletics.
Ah!
Alrighty. So you have enough to start lifting off a bit. It's enough to at least maintain hovering over the platforms.
Yep. Alright. And what have I got? So I used 5, 10. If I wait, would I still have my dash?
For that you would.
Well, I can make it, and I'm assuming the portion of that bridge has collapsed by this point.
Pretty much, so...
Alright, Telrath's going over my back to protect him from the heat of the lava.
Alrighty. So, as you go over... wow, was it? The, ship controls. Roll me that. You have a sudden uprise of heat hitting into your wings to raise you up.
Where the hell did it go? There it is. With Dex, I'm assuming?
Correct. Perfect.
Nice.
Like a pro.
Going a little further head down, you hit the steam vents from the heat, and it just immediately shoots you back up the distance. And you're able to protect Telrath from it, but you can actually tell your wings were partially damaged from just the raw, intense heat. These materials were never made for this.
That's fine. I protected Telrath from that heat. That's gotta leave a mark.
Alright. So you make it back. At this point, clearly turn order. At this point, you do see the lava slowly consume over all the chains, finally break. The bridge is completely gone as the platforms completely submerged. All the works that were being masterly crafted and forged there sink below the lava entirely. But obviously, I would imagine you quickly rush back to where the fire giant told you to come back to. Unless you want to stay next to the volcano. I mean, I'm perfectly fine.
Time to get out of here.
Alrighty. So bounce you back to this real quick.
Whoa, I'm so healthy.
As you can hear the volcano erupting, the man's already waiting for you. Opens up the 2 sacks as his friend is already back as well. And look at you. Quickly. No time to spare.
I limp and cough and fall into it.
In the back.
I grab Brad as well. Go to Telrath and the Brad. Pull them both into the bag.
Fucking dying.
Fucking die, man!
I was made for the open skies, not this hellhole.
We'll be out of here soon, Telrath. Do not worry.
So, they very quickly start moving out. You can hear them slam the door and just start rushing down the streets, just getting jostled around, and the iron bags is hard hitting, just a couple lumps here and there, just occasionally smack your head.
Oh, okay.
But
Too much. I'll hit anything. I'm protecting my boys.
at this point, especially since they are rushing out full charge at this point. You can hear them kind of falsely crying out, something happened to the Forge Master, alert the other guards. And at this, as they start getting further and further away from their original destination, you can hear them turn around, even telling the Duragar, go back to the pens. We'll return soon. At this point, they continue to make further and further strides away from the center of the city. And you are stuck in those bags for a good 2 hours, jostled around. It's almost sickly, especially between most of the smoke and the heat. Just roll me one more Constitution saving throw, everyone, at this point, because the raw heat going through the city and being tossed around like that.
I wish I was in Valis' bag.
Oh no, 13.
Oh my god.
I don't really know. I don't think I'm supposed to have disadvantage yet, but I'm still a tired bird.
So,
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have disadvantage for that. So.
Fucking double 15? What?
Okay, I got a 6.
alrighty. So, for once, Ironstride actually gets exhaustion. Bradimir is actually fine, as well as Misky, but everyone else will take a hit of exhaustion, being jostled around in these bags between heat, smoke, poisonous gas, and unfortunately being in the iron bag jostled around roughly for such a long time. Very discomforting and exhausting experience trying to brace your body to make sure you're not being smashed around.
I assume that's not a short rest.
Definitely
No.
not.
What the fuck could that be a short rest?
Because we're just sitting there in a bag, you know?
It's an iron bag.
Yeah, sitting in your dying.
Fellas, what level of exhaustion are you?
2.
So, why did you have disadvantage against that saving?
On the first one.
That's
Ability
ability
checks.
checks, not saving throws.
So that's rolling a skill.
Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
think I failed anyway with a 14.
Yeah, the check was for 16.
But you have plus something for.
No, that's already calculated in for me.
Oh, never mind.
Oh shit,
Yeah, so
okay.
he does get one more exhaustion, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Though Bradimir
I was
is
just
looking
asking, I didn't
fucking
before.
awful. But Bradimir amazingly manages to stick it out.
Somehow.
Yeah, between all the
Double.
fumes and everything, just like probably like that point where you're like tucked and hunched over, he managed to block out most of the fumes when they walk through some of the smokier forge areas.
I'm going for heat stress. My metal is chafing.
My panels are.
At this point,
While we're getting dragged away in bags, I'm gonna thank Millie for giving me a healing potion. I mean, Misky. Fucking,
Everybody
I'm
gets credit
sorry.
for my healing.
I'm sorry. Your names are like the same.
Excuse me.
oh
No,
no.
Never say
I'm gonna
that to
take
all
that
of them.
potion back.
Reaches down his throat, takes fucking 5, like 6
Yeah.
off of him.
Stomach pump him for the fucking item.
Heimlich maneuver.
I tried to be nice.
So
I said the wrong name.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry I couldn't get more in your mouth. I was preoccupied.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if we got splashed by lava again, I was done for, so thanks.
Anytime. That's why we've got them.
Proceeds to fucking lay down and try not to.
so
Misky gonna be peeping out the hole, seeing where they're at. I'm curious.
as you do peep out, you realize at this point now, as they are further away from the city, a large expanse. You can actually see that this entire section has been completely carved out by either Fire Giant or Duragar. And you can see multiple kind of on scaffolding, even Fire Giants themselves digging certain chunks of ore, particularly and arguing over it. And you can see larger pieces what look like to be probably used for maybe mithril. You've recognized some that are clearly for adamantine, but all really nice pieces, and even some large chunks of residium here. As you can see why the city has thrived for so long. And it's clearly been just constantly expanding underneath the ice. But as they weave through the tunnels, that starts to fade away in the distance. They get away from the peasantry of the Fire Giant clans and all the Duragar. And finally, after a very long trek, 2 hours in those bags, going through tunnel after tunnel, you'll finally come to a slow halt as they set the bags down and open them up, and you can see the bridge before you. At this point, they both look to you and we cannot thank you enough. The families you are looking for. This leads into their underground tunnels. We're not sure how far deep in they go. But these wards have been long abandoned. There is one room in there you need be cautious though. When we sent our other Duragar to scout the area for possible materials, only a few came back mentioning a pillar designed purposely to siphon soul and spell. Prove our greatest challenge, but is the only one that has any wards left in the area.
I mean, I don't want to say thank you because that fucking sucked.
I hope we did well for your society.
Thank you for your assistance.
If you ever hear it again, or have interests in what you requested before, it maybe take a great deal of work. He kind of looks over to Miller again. I'm not sure if you found anything, but he reaches into one of his pouches and takes out. It looks like a pebble in his hand, but it's like a boulder. Like a small boulder that would be the size to your torso. It's a good 35 pounds. Little insignia on it. And completely, perfectly smooth. Reaches down to hand it to you, Millerin.
I'm afraid I'm going to drop this the moment he lets go of it.
35-pound stone.
Wait, how much?
35 pounds. It's a small insignia stone.
Oh. Okay, I can carry that.
Still hefty, but like... You come down here. You ask either for me, Bagrog, or Chunkak. We will be able to guide you through the markets. Maybe convince some of the smiths to part with their forge ways.
That's it. Oh.
I think it is about time we rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna look towards him and say, Bagrog, Chunkak, whatever you said, just give a thumbs up, slowly wander into one of these towers and fucking go to sleep.
And you can tell these towers have been long fucking abandoned, so you have run of the place. There's very clearly fucking just dust everywhere. You don't know how far down the pits go, but
The teeny tiny towers are nice, but there's like actual rooms and stuff across the way.
Yeah, no, I'm
Way
sleeping
where
in the
their
tower.
base is,
Yeah. I'm joining Veils first.
Alright.
I'd rather sleep on a bedroll than go into a room full of like spiders and boxes.
And like
It's a
the-
swarm! Sorry.
the, like pillar thing could be over there. For all we know, it could be like right here.
Alright, this is the boys' tower.
You're your garbage tower. I make my own tower.
Oh yeah, you can do that, eh?
Yeah, I already moved.
I was just waiting for it.
Yeah, alright, we'll just move out the way.
But now you have frost and fire giant allies.
But are they going to be allies of each other?
Yeah, Chunkak looking chunky.
Tachanka.
The chunk-
Da 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 da.
All hail.
I don't know how I feel about giants being my allies.
I know, it's weird, right?
It's very weird. Because I look at them and I think, oh yes, genocide.
Well, I mean, they definitely had their forefathers committing it. And some of them, maybe. They lived
Yeah.
for fucking retardedly long.
Oh yeah, they have a very long lifespan.
Gotta throw down my... Let's see. I'll do a different tower this time.
Well,
Oh,
That's really
fancy.
creepy 3D.
Rapunzel, let down your hair. I've killed
I'm
him.
gonna beat you with this beach and chair.
oh my god.
God damn.
And I think that would be a good spot to leave off on.
Oh, oof, that was a hard fight.
And you guys were worried at first. You did fine.
Yeah, we actually
No, we
pretty well.
didn't.
I mean, Bradomir started going ham.
I got hit by one thing and it was lava and it did like 80% of my health.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's environmental
so
damage,
glad.
baby.
And I could take none of that damage if I chose. It's just that I never thought I'd get this much mileage out of shield
See,
monster.
you say this, Bradomir, but you are still breathing.
Am I though?
I only got hit 2 times, and that took me to like 10 health.
Don't
Yeah, but
worry.
you're mostly
That
alive
wasn't.
on the out- on the inside.
Yeah, don't worry. That wasn't actual straight on lava damage. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, I know like actual lava damage fucking insta kills you. That was generous.
Oh fuck yeah.
But even so.
The half splash was the serious damage of that fight. Because every one of those boys are fire immune. Every fucking fire giant is.
Mm.
Was there.
Yeah, but he's not fucking decapitation
Yeah,
immune.
that's
fucking...
lava damage.
Oh yeah, that would KO me instantly.
The only person that wouldn't would be Iron Strike.
You guys got
Yeah.
a very light sprinkling.
And if it rolled especially high, it could one-shot me.
Yeah, true.
Ow.
Actual lava damage is retarded. It could max out at 180.
Yes.
Is that falling into lava damage, or is that just like lava in general?
That is just lava in general. The lava showers
if-
is because of the spew and burbles.
I think if you're submerged in lava, it's something stupid crazy.
Yeah, if
I
you're
mean,
touching it, like
technically-
touching it is that damage. Submerged is, let's see,
It's like double that or something.
24 d10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's
That's
not
cool.
that much more, but still ouch.
Yeah, tumbling
That's
into
pretty-
a vortex of a fire, which obviously submerged in lava is equal to
Eesh.
that.
Yeah.
The elemental plane of fire. Being
Yeah.
crushed in the jaws of a godlike creature or a moon-sized monster.
Oh yes, of
So-
course.
Titan, walking around.
Titans, man.
So, since we're taking a rest, I'd like to take a look at that tome. Tower, please.
It's a good thing you got the ring of telekinesis.
All you gotta do is open the hole. I can deal with the rest.
Fucking do it then. I'll just unroll it.
Thank
Josh,
you.
XP please.
I'm getting it.
Can we lose 1
Keeping the
level
calculation.
exhaustion per long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to sleep a couple times, at least for me.
Wait, should we do that now, or is there
I
a
mean-
chance that we won't get a long rest?
Yeah, we're gonna get attacked in the night by giant spiders that we should have cleared out before we slept.
Well, I mean, I don't sleep, so I mean, I will still have to long rest, but I mean, I stay alert and awake during that entire process. I just don't move,
No, we'll be fine.
so I can still keep guard. I just don't move for a while.
Yeah, stand in front of the tower door T-posing. No one will come close.
Everyone will see that and be like, "No, fuck that."
This guy means
Anyway.
business.
Fun session, Josh.
See ya.
Very fun.
buddy.
Can't wait
See
for
you
next
tomorrow.
time.
Oh fuck me, that's the next
Juicy
XP.
XP.
Yeah, what XP were we at to begin with?
I
Yeah,
think
probably
we're-
finally.
We were
Exactly
at-
85,000, because Josh let us be just at enough to level up, because we were
Ah.
really close to
Yeah,
it.
we were like 100 away.
Yeah,
It was like-
Now
we
we're
were stupid questions.
91,000.
I was like, yeah, why not? Dude, we're like halfway to level 12 already.
Yeah.
God, that was a hard fight.
It was well fought.
Yeah, I mean, I think we used good strategies there by, hit and running.
Oh fuck it.
Not allowing.
God, Iron Strike. I was so scared for Iron Strike's life there for a moment, because those
We
things are.
managed to shut down several of the enemies on multiple occasions with Hold Monster.
Yeah.
Anyone who says bards are not good, please look at that example and just say, "Fuck yourself."
Try.
So
Try
grateful
to
for our little bard.
actually kamikaze me into the fucking lava.
Yeah,
A
you're
total of like 6 or 7 rounds we had individual monsters down of.
Yeah.
One round
Oh,
of
yeah.
those guys locked out was fucking. So 7 locked down. That's even just if it was the 2 rounds. That's still 14 attacks you guys avoided.
I'm so happy with the crit that I got on the guy who grappled me. I was like, not today.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that was
shit.
lucky.
If you didn't hit him, you were going in, boy.
Just fucking ripped his arm off, fucking dove over and started beating the fuck out of the other one.
You know what's fucked up?
Yeah?
He has an 11 athletics as well.
Oh my god.
Previous Forge Masters, boy.
You're
Yeah,
on the
man.
cosplay contest for TI. There's a rubric.
I'm gonna go have my dinner. See
Okay,
ya.
buddy.
See ya.
Bye.
Good game.